We in here, goddamn.
I might have boo-boo, man, but fuck it, I'm gonna hold.
He gonna lie to commercial.
Well, we are live. Welcome back to the Sweet Life Podcast. I'm
live.
Eugene, right? Yep, we live. That's, that's Homie Bimbo sitting in this week. And the phasing octopus that we call DJ.
Octopus.
Who is also a DJ.
We back up in this thing. Sweet Life. Sweet Life motherfucking podcast.
We fancy this week. We got wine and shit.
Yeah. It's payday, goddamn.
Payday podcast.
Yeah, this is the payday podcast. It's also goddamn the edit this shit podcast, because we probably gonna still have to do a lot of editing tonight.
Nigga.
We got Paco in this motherfucker, but he incognito. And that nigga in the back like this. He sit upstairs. Yeah, we up in this goddamn thing, man. Shit, fellas, how y'all been since the last time we recorded, man?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I don't even know what this last few weeks has been a blur. Worked with some kids from Duppy. Had them come.
What is that?
It's an alternative high school. We had them come into the job, just showed them some other stuff about data center technology, different career paths, stuff like that. And the late nigga, why we didn't start on time.
I'm making the show hot. What's up?
Make this show hot.
ADD, man. Yeah, shit. What you was saying, man, before we was rudely interrupted.
By the door.
This nigga still ain't finished.
By the mother-loving door.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought he was finished? I'll put that up.
What on?
What you doing? So you had to reintroduce yourself?
I said I was gonna break the ice with him.
Oh.
But, yeah. Alright, don't lie. Yeah, so we got guests coming and leaving. So,
yeah.
Y'all be safe tonight. Enjoy y'all night. Appreciate y'all kicking it with us.
Eat all your food.
But, yeah.
What up?
Kids from
Sam
Duppy.
Delgado.
Hey. We had some kids from Duppy Alternative School come up. I really don't even know what that school is or what they do. The kids.
Nigga, I thought you was talking about the Duppy freestyle, goddamn.
Shut up.
I'm just talking shit.
Dupai, however it's pronounced. But shout out to them. Little stuff like that off camera. But that was really the highlight of my week. Other than that, man, that's been cooler, man. Get back to work. Shout out my homie Paco just left. We wrapped up the Monastery album, so that'll be out in April.
Yeah, shit.
Bimbo, Courtney said what up to you too. So
Shout out.
To my Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Uncle Phil up in this thing.
Yeah,
what up, Uncle Phil?
What's up?
Shit,
I'm just walking up in this bitch. That's a big ass jug. God damn.
Yeah, drink menu.
hold on.
We'll
Let's go
get to
around
that.
10. How your last couple of weeks, man, been since we
It felt like
recorded?
we just did this shit last weekend, man. That
Shit, it didn't feel like that to me,
Why not?
goddamn. It feel like a month, nigga.
Shoot, you tripping.
Shit, how you been, though, man?
Good,
Tell
man.
the people how you been.
I can't complain. What's up, world? What's up, streamers? What's up, man? What would this is? Episode 6?
Episode 6.
We got a lot of shit to talk about, man.
Episode
We went down in these last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
dog. Like, 2019, niggas not dropping the ball. Like, they giving shit to talk about. So
We're gonna get to all that.
I'm definitely excited about this podcast. It's been a lot in 2 weeks. My life been boring in 2 weeks, but shit that's going around been jumping.
I should never bored. Shit, Bimbo, how you been, man?
So
you ain't been on this motherfucker, but how you been? How you living, goddamn?
I'm alive, my nigga. I'm alive. We gonna keep it at that. We gonna keep it at that.
Yeah.
You got
Phase?
some papers?
Man,
I need to break
The last couple weeks been cool, man. I went to Selma and shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that shit too.
Yeah.
Let me get that in there.
Who you walk with, Martin Luther King?
No, man. But it was cool. I then like Devil May Cry came out the other day, so I'm playing that shit. Other than that, work.
Chilling.
Let me use that out there.
Yeah, nigga tired of working. Be.
I need
Man.
a stick too.
it's a trade.
I ain't think that was interesting, so I ain't saying
bad.
that. Niggas be working.
Man,
What trade?
that shit just a means to an end, goddamn. But yeah, shit, last couple of weeks for me been very eventful. Anybody that actually watch this shit over and over again know my disdain for the mother of my. Hey, you rolling weed on my MacBook, man? This nigga rolling.
There you go.
This nigga
tripping,
bougie,
man.
We ain't got no money like that.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Just like come on time, get situated.
Yeah, this nigga traffic.
Caught in traffic. Let me get that off the street.
Nigga traffic in Birmingham at 9 o'clock.
Come to Atlanta, dog.
I'm trying to make my city look good, man. Stop downplaying that city. I got caught in traffic.
That's my
This nigga got caught in imaginary traffic.
Nigga was with a deer, bro.
What's up?
He was in some Mario Kart traffic, goddamn.
Dog.
Anyhow, man, anybody that watch this shit know how I feel about the mother of my child. We got into it. Now I got to go back to court in the 2 months about this shit. But fuck that shit. That's what I was going through. I had some edibles, had a little fun. I'm always part of some type of drama, but shit, that's about it. Fuck that shit. We in this motherfucker.
Be part of some type of drama.
Some bullshit, man. It's always some bullshit. That's just life, man. It's just shit just going on right now. But shit, man, let's go ahead and get into this shit. Like we already know, man.
All of the drink menu, cause we gonna save the LeBron piece for the end, but I got Color Rosy Red Wine by the Joe.
Put that in the stream, they definitely couldn't see us. That's how big that is.
Yeah, I know. I just set it out the way because I didn't want to keep grabbing it.
You can curl that motherfucker.
Shit, that was a lift right there. With the left hand.
Shit, that's about 15 pounds out.
That's a buoy. Probably so. But I'm gonna have that for free at the next sit down sessions to get your tickets.
Oh man. Come to that shit.
Yeah.
Come to that shit.
Shit, we got some
live.
Speaking, we got some Riesling. Goddamn, we wind up tonight. We got some Riesling and I got some Cabernet shit. He got some Cabernet.
I got motherfucking
what a special
Gentleman Collection
wrong.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah, and the homie Paco bought us that motherfucking Harley Davidson Sailor Jerry rum, Rumble Young Men rum. Appreciate that, but I'm gonna say this for after hours because I know I'm gonna get crazy on that.
Yeah.
Side note, did that nigga go out on a date in that big U-Haul?
That nigga left in the truck, man.
No, he not in the truck.
Hey, don't do my nigga like that.
Nah.
Don't do. Hey, Tupac drove a mail truck to California.
I'm about to say that nigga.
Shut up, man.
I'm gonna say that nigga out here like Chicago.
Hey, don't do my
goddamn poetic justice.
Yeah.
Don't do my nigga, dog. I get in that back of that bitch and brush my hair, man.
Shit, I get in the back of that trailer, goddamn, and get something popping.
And he gonna hit every bump on your ass. Hey.
No, I'm talking about no. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna take the motherfucker in the back of the trailer.
I know. While he driving, nigga, he gonna hit every bump, nigga, before you get to the restaurant.
I'm saying if I was driving the motherfucker.
Oh hell, that's the back part. That's the nightcap right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, live streamers this week is a bit more interactive. We've actually launched our phone line, so you can call in and voice your opinions. Numbers at the top of the screen: 205-775-0550. And we got poll topic questions for everything we'll be covering tonight. So voice your opinion.
We got a hotline.
Yeah, man, the hotline bling.
Hotline bling. I like it.
That's how we rocking.
Let me send this message. I'll send this message, man. We about to go ahead and get into it. Man, y'all already know what's been going on this week. And if y'all don't know, y'all killing me. Y'all killing me.
30 years. 30
years.
Fight for my motherfucking life, man. Fight for my freedom here. What camera I need to look at? I'm fighting for my freedom here.
This camera
fight for my
recording.
freedom here. Why would I have 50 girls in my? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I don't know what a code is, but I know I ain't got one.
That's stupid. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I never asked you about them hoes, Kelly. Why are we even here? Oh, we not?
Oh man, but no.
Hold on. Let's get to it.
Break it down.
R. Kelly, man. The R. Kelly interview, the motherfucking spectacle, the circus. We about to get to it. We about to go all in a fucking rotation, and we about to get to it. Like we about to talk about the ins and outs. Like shit, this it. You need to drop one of them flex bombs. But shit, Eugene, go ahead. Alright, Eugene ready to go. He ready. Go ahead, Eugene. Go ahead. Just what you think of that? The whole interview, man.
Let me hit one of them.
Oh man, this shit ain't even like a downward spiral. This shit is like a nosedive in the cement, man. Like this nigga's wild. Get him out of here quickly. My thing is, even if you was better off not doing the interview at all. If you was gonna do an interview, prepare for it and put yourself in the right space to even do that. On another note, Gayle King got her going for the motherfucking MVP. She putting up triple doubles.
Now,
She just she done got the R. Kelly. She done got the girlfriends who just turned old enough to drink, and she got the Jackson family on there for the Leaving Neverland shit. But that's
let me say this sidebar. I just want to say this. When I seen Gayle King in that yellow blouse, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to fuck.
Shut
I
up.
wanted to fuck.
Oh,
I'm wild like that.
not Gail.
Yes, Gayle.
Damn.
Make a Gayle.
But go ahead. Go ahead, Eugene. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Damn. Hold up, bro. I got smoke up.
But nah, I'm just saying, like it's just. Like, he just did not prepare himself. But then even just the whole atmosphere of the interview, bro, like the nigga yelling in the camera, he crying 1 second, he back active the next second. This nigga still talking while his fucking makeup is getting redone. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's the I hope the camera's still on. That was the most fuck shit I've seen in an interview ever. Like, just, come on, bro. Like, I don't know if you could have handled it much worse than that. But, you know, fucking bravo. Encore for the comedy.
Let me ask you this.
Oscar of the year, goddamn.
Do you think that interview helped his case?
Hell no.
He didn't even let me finish, goddamn. They say hell no. Why?
It don't help his case because it's no genuine feeling in anything he said. Everything felt staged. Everything felt fake. I didn't see one tear drop. I just saw this nigga sweating like they fucking caught him live, red-handed.
He was sweating because of that goddamn shoe polishing.
Hey, that Beijing, dog. That nigga had that Beijing in his
That's why
head.
nigga was sweating, man.
Hell no.
But go here.
Nah, it just didn't feel genuine. It didn't feel real. Didn't have no remorse. And just studying like I've watched a documentary on body language. Nigga be telling you like, I'm innocent, but they be shaking their head no like I'm not. So it's kind of like one of them things
nigga
where
definitely,
subconsciously
he
telling us
did
you did it through body language. But of course it's what you can prove, and they've proven him innocent before, but even then he ain't supposed to get off. It's just like they had to let another nigga slide on some OJ shit.
Yeah, I was finna say all he gotta do is get the OJ glove and say he ain't do it.
What he gonna say, goddamn?
This nigga said the OJ.
The nigga on the film, I ain't him. Nigga Cochran gone.
That's my
That shit
brother,
failed,
nigga. That was Robert. That one R. Kelly. Man.
That nigga in jail.
Oh, he debunked that in the interview because he said both one and the same.
Oh, okay. See it too. Y'all done got, you know, I ain't watched the whole interview, you know what I'm saying? I just seen all these memes and shit. All I say, free my nigga R. Kelly, my nigga.
You gonna put your ass out first time you in here.
This nigga about to get canceled out here.
Cancel culture. Nino said
They gonna cancel your goddamn man. You got anything else, Jay?
Nothing else, man.
Cole,
Shit,
what you got on this shit, man?
On Robert?
On Robert, what you got on Robert, man?
Man, I enjoyed that shit. That
The
shit
aura.
grabbed me a popcorn bottle. A joint. I mean, come on, y'all. Did we really think this nigga was gonna get off? I mean, look what they did to William Cosby. You know what I'm saying? This nigga record was
He
perfect.
said William Cosby.
I mean, you can only go so far. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, my thing is, bro, if you got all your hoes on lock like that, which is okay. If you got all your kids on lock like that, because they not hoes, I'm sorry. Tapes, my nigga, like who get into the tape room? You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly. And then my thing is, if you writing the dates on these tapes, how are these people reading that shit? Once again, you can't read or write. So when you writing the dates on these tapes, how they find out?
That nigga still guilty. He gifted in a motherfucker. I said gifted.
Gifted? You think so?
He gifted.
Oh no, that nigga talented as fuck.
Yeah, he go sing like a motherfucker.
Go sing.
But
how you go sing?
Well, since he can't read or write, I figured he be having them hoes. Like, yeah.
Time's up. All this shit new to me.
So yeah, Robert is a ghost singer.
He can't read or write.
Yeah, R. Kelly can't.
He illiterate.
Yeah,
damn, him and Mayweather cousin.
Something like that, I guess.
Yeah, I think he worse than Mayweather. Though.
Yeah,
damn, I ain't know that.
That nigga got God-given talent.
Yeah, that nigga raw now. But I hope he ain't think he was finna get off that shit though.
Oh no, I mean he ain't went to court yet.
Bitch, you gonna sing it like this? But my
body,
like
I'm
this.
just saying.
Bitch, I'm telling
you gonna do it like this.
This nigga stupid.
That's how Kelly did though.
So let me ask you, Tim, you think that interview helped him or hurt him?
Hell no, that shit was staged, bro. I don't even know why he did it.
But know what I'm saying? Do you think it helped
Definitely
him?
hurt him, man. Like, he was more better off coming up with a part 2 Lifetime story of surviving Kelly. Kelly surviving Kelly.
That nigga definitely wouldn't be on Lifetime.
I bet you Lifetime would do it. Netflix wanted to pick that shit up.
Netflix, maybe. They slime. TMZ. They definitely would have did the goddamn interview.
Side note, who the fuck sponsor TMZ? Because they be having shit popping.
They paid.
Who?
The nigga who owned it, Harvey Levin.
I think that nigga work for Google because they be having shit like.
He used to be a lawyer.
He just a lawyer, man.
So
that
you know all the
about
kinks and the winks.
300 million, yeah. He a lawyer. You can't sue the motherfucker because it's freedom of,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because they be on top of shit before.
He do what the fuck he
they just be having niggas out.
Camera nigga everywhere, nigga, every state.
And then they work on the tip where, you know, you got the footage first and you bring it to us, we'll pay you.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of niggas just get cameras and go do crazy
The government can't pay motherfuckers,
and
but
bring
they can.
it to them. Like,
paparazzi everywhere.
Shit, that's all you got on this shit, man?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what you got, man? I know you hadn't said something. You got anything else?
Man, I just know my nigga fucked up. That's what I hope he don't think he's finna get off this shit though, for real.
I don't know.
But my thing is though, like, why it take them so long to come out with this shit though? If he been doing this shit,
Good question.
Like,
Good question.
why you want to come out and expose my ass now? Cause I breached the contract or you breached it or some shit?
Yeah.
Cause they all signed something. That's what he said, right? Even though he can't read what Tim said, I ain't know that.
Yeah, he definitely like.
They ain't
Wouldn't have been cheating off that nigga pay.
they ain't signed nothing, but I got legal perspective on it. But yeah, DJ, what you got, man? First of all, what you think about the whole spectacle and circus?
Oh man, like
of that fucking interview?
It's entertaining as fuck.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like to what you were saying, Bimbo, like the whole thing about it, like taking so long to come out, like people to come out and say something. Like the times are different now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like people feel like, I mean, fucking, they touched on it in the interview. They were saying like people feel more comfortable about coming out about that type of stuff, right? So there's that. And then at the same time, like shit, it's the perfect time to make money off views.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing,
you know what I'm
breaking the
saying?
internet type. That's all.
I'm asking a question here. Child support, is he paying child support for his kids or the kids he?
Hey, I'm weak though. That nigga was like, hey, I want to, you know what I'm saying, have a life with my kids, but you owe all this child support money. What you doing?
I got some on that, but go ahead.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. That nigga's funny though. Like, he also an idiot for having an interview. Like, hey, and your lawyer's stupid too.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't think the lawyer knew. I don't think
the lawyer knew that nigga was.
Hey, and that nigga a clown for all that Beijing in his head.
I don't think that lawyer knew. Are you talking about that fake edge up?
Yeah.
That nigga shit a little weird than John.
Hey, I'm sweating. Cut it.
Dog.
Jamie Foxx just had a whole shit just be drawn on.
Oh, and that nigga guilty as fuck.
Another thing on that, like, you know, by them taking so long to come out with it and shit, like, at one point in time, it was like, it seemed like they were comfortable with it, wasn't it? Like, if they been there so long and shit, like, I get because he was doing everything for him or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, no, like, it's a whole bunch of shit that tied to that shit. Like, that nigga was making money for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was eating off that nigga.
And a lot of niggas in the documentary shit ain't getting checks from him though.
You know what I'm saying?
So
it's like, hey, that nigga fair game.
It's definitely about money.
Yeah.
It's definitely about money.
When it all boiled down to it. That was
That nigga finna be broke as a bitch.
That's why he got down finna have
I got
A
some.
story came out. They said he probably only had like 100.
That was in the interview. I'm about to get to
Hey,
100.
I let you tell
Hey,
I'm getting to that. But
Hey, the M in McDonald's stands for.
Hey, we got a first call in. We got callers, bro.
Hey, what if they be like, y'all podcast suck a dick, eat a fat baby?
They definitely not, man. These the homies. What up, Cole? Cole. Oh,
I was about to say shit. Ask them to hold till we get you know what I'm saying, get our perspectives up.
I had told him to call in.
Oh, you told them to call in already? They on there?
Yeah, Cole, can you hear us? Cole, I can't hear you if you can't.
Is this Cole Jackson?
Hey, everybody, it's Cole Jackson. I can't hear him. Oh, hold on.
Yo, what up?
What's happening?
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yo, what up?
All right, bet. What's up, man? What you talking about in the comments? You said what we think about the people paying his child support and his bail? Inform me.
Yeah, so
See, I got some on all
right now. Right now, R. Kelly just got out because he had somebody pay his child support, and then he actually had somebody paying his bail. Like he got bailed out the first time. So what? I can't hear you.
We ain't say nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, so it's like, what do y'all think about the people who paying for this dude to get out of all this trouble, man? Like, so
I got some.
All right, bet. Well, we're gonna cover that too then, because I think
we can answer it right now.
Yeah, we can answer it right now. Let Corey take it then. Corey, you got it.
Well, basically, in regards to that, man, from a legal, I was about to get to the legal perspective. I listened to his interview with his lawyer, and his lawyer made a very compelling point that it's been 2 weeks. His lawyer filed a motion for discovery, meaning discovery means they want to, they want all the evidence, turn all the evidence over to the defense so they can build a case or whatever. So basically, It's been 2 weeks. They haven't turned none of the evidence over to help you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of sketchy, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, damn, do they actually have a case against this motherfucker?
Yeah.
For real. So that's something to look at. But in regards to his money, I'm going to be honest with y'all because, from a legal perspective, when the law school, any lawyer in this situation, they told him to move his assets. We know goddamn well R. Kelly ain't broke. Nigga really supposed to be worth like damn near $200 million. Nigga got an apartment in Trump Towers. Hell, he got a house in Atlanta. They picking this nigga up from jail in a Mercedes Sprinter. The nigga not broke. It's just that for this particular case, cause they trying to milk his ass. Yeah, I feel, and 9 times out of 10. I'm pretty certain that they moved his assets to make it look like he ain't got no goddamn money. Yeah, in the interview they was like, she asked him how much money you got, how you broken, you know what I'm saying, you sold all these records. He was saying that he went to Bank of America 2 weeks ago and they told him he had $300,000 left to his name. We all know that's goddamn bullshit. That's bullshit. That's big bullshit. So, in my opinion, I feel like he moved his assets to the people who helped him get out. Like, I really feel like they, you know what I'm saying, they moved his assets and shit. So, yeah, it might look like on the surface level they helping him, but 9 times out of 10, they done moved that nigga assets. Like, this nigga, think about it, man. He got an apartment in Trump Towers. That shit ain't cheap by a long shot in downtown Chicago. That's a $1 million condo, man.
Right across the bridge.
All them in there cost money.
And if he broke for real, he would probably, he'll be putting all that shit up for sale for his defense.
Keep reaching.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we know that nigga not really broke. Just to answer your question, Cole, that nigga not really broke. And them people, more than likely, he moved his assets and them people just helping him.
So listen, I got one more thing too. One more thing. As far as like the two women that he had, they did that interview with, they stood up there saying that their parents are trying to get money off of them.
Oh, they brainwashed.
I personally believe that too. I feel like honestly, a lot of these people coming forward, the money stop. You know what I'm saying? So
I think so too.
How do you guys feel about the parents? Because I know one of the girls' parents, I think the Savage shit, her parents came out with this press conference and all this. So what do y'all feel about the parents trying to get out, get out in front of this, have their press conferences and talk about this too? And then I'm gone.
First thing, her last name is Savage, so you know what her family is. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't crazy.
That's pretty much all I got to say.
I find it crazy, man. Like, that's a good ass question because I find it crazy that, like, your underage daughter can go missing for so much time. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, this 2019, 18, when they said this shit happened, like 2007 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's
30 years ago.
Yeah, that's basically
But this don't have nothing to do with the girlfriends.
I'm just saying though, like when these little girls like Righteous started coming up missing, we talking about the 90s or what are we really talking about?
Late
like,
90s.
Okay,
basically
late 90s.
the video is supposed to be.
Nigga, anyway, it's hard as fuck to like. You know what I'm saying? Have a kid come up missing. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like, if your mom worked like double shift, your dad, you ain't got no, like, you know what I'm saying? DJ, you kind of grew up in a home where, you know what I'm saying? Y'all kind of raised yourself, but it's kind of hard to not have your little brother come up. Like, what the fuck my little brother or what the fuck my little sister? You know what I'm saying?
But see,
like,
that's just a difference in upbringing and shit.
Fuck all that upbringing shit, bro. You know when one of yours missing. You know what I'm saying? But then for a certain amount of time, my nigga. So it's at a point, it's at a point where money was involved. Yeah. Like, look, I got a little Fifi.
But no,
you know what I'm saying, this the part.
But then like, on top of that, man,
type shit.
them girls got like some Stockholm syndrome shit.
Bro, then them girls like righteous when I ain't defending.
Like they kind of brainwashed.
Hold on, let's stay on track with the question he asking. Like my perspective on that, we don't have no proof that he actually gave them parents money. We don't have no solid proof. Now the girl said that they was propositioning R. Kelly about businesses and shit, about food trucks and all that shit. What I will say that make it weird, this just like a theory and it's my opinion. Cause I have a child. Like I'm not sure if you have a child, Cole. I know
I think that nigga was selling them girls to other stars and shit.
No, listen, that's human trafficking. I don't think he did that.
I think he a part of this shit.
No, what I'm about to say is from being a parent, man, if somebody molest my child or do anything like just ill nature to my child, I'm gonna want to personally whoop their ass.
I'm going to
jail. So I find it weird that none of these parents actually try to physically harm him.
Right. Because like I believe it was a contract involved.
Man, this shit human.
Like I mean in regards to that, like man, like that's something where a motherfucker can actually plead insanity. They fucking with your child. That's your future. I mean that's your legacy. So I find it weird they ain't try to physically fuck this nigga up.
Yeah, homie, but the thing is like they basically served their daughters up on the silver platter. If you watch the documentary, I mean, a lot of them took their daughters to R. Kelly so they can become a quote-unquote star. And now the situation is that he just started, getting with them. It's kind of hard to sit there and put hands on somebody when you refer your daughter to him. You feel me?
Yeah. Let's not get it twisted. This whole situation is about money.
Oh yeah.
This whole situation is about money. Let's not get it twisted. It's all about money.
That's how they did Tiger. Everybody just started coming out.
We got to check for him.
That's all the checks we got other than the boss dudes. But
you gotta come up and get your perspective. Shit, Cole, you got another question, man?
Nah, I'm good, homie.
Shit, we
appreciate that. The first caller of this episode. Shout out to you, Cole, man. Thank you, bro. Make sure y'all check out WNK Radio. And, of course, we got Biz Chop Up, too. But shout out to the podcast as well. I fuck with y'all.
Shit, I got my goddamn cousin. This nigga looking like a big giant in the fucking background, but I got my cousin's motherfucker.
Hey,
man.
what show that is where you never could see the whole character? You just see that nigga
Mr. Fiend.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Now you talking about the nigga from Boy Meets World and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Man, we talking about R. Kelly.
Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Every time the
I
camera
give him a
move,
better
that
seat.
nigga face blocked.
I give him a better seat.
Shit.
The Proud Family too. Goddamn.
Man, we talking about R. Kelly right now. Let me get while he get your chair. Tell us what you think about the whole spectacle and circus of the fucking R. Kelly interview, and tell us, do you think that interview helped or hurt him? Like shit, since you back, shit, just speak up.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna say is, hold time. Hold time, people. You said that shit, man. I don't know.
No, we on Earth.
Yeah. This is Earth.
This is Earth.
No, the McDonald's plug.
Hey,
say it, please.
My favorite restaurant is McDonald's.
What he said? He had to get from McDonald's? What he say he had to get from McDonald's, DJ?
He had a specific order. That shit had me dead, nigga.
What he say?
What was the order?
In the interview?
Yes, nigga.
What was the order? It was the Big Mac.
I had to go get a Big Mac, a fry, and a Coke.
Fried a Coke.
The nigga said that shit, though. I'm like, damn, McDonald's.
The M stands for mother.
Chill out, man.
For mom, nigga. Because my mom took me to McDonald's.
Hey, didn't
as a kid.
He said,
That's another thing though. I heard because I ain't really see the shit. He had a liking for his mom.
No, man. I mean, I think it's. I don't know.
That's
a theory.
Wild,
I don't know. We don't know how true that is. Though.
That nigga was all types of fucked up.
They said
in
that
the
shit was in the little whatever they played on.
He was sexually molested when he was a child. That's a fact.
By who?
I don't know.
But hold up. I heard shit like they said. His mama used to drink off the cup and he'll drink from the lips.
Oh, I heard about that too.
Yeah, that shit was sick, that shit, man.
You know, motherfuckers was talking about the fact that he had a Christmas tree in his house year round up, but it's supposed to like be symbolic because chill out, man. It's supposed to be symbolic because his mom, like that was his mom's favorite holiday.
His mama dead?
I know what you think, DJ. I know what you think.
His mama dead?
Yeah, man. That nigga old.
How long mama dead?
His mama dead for about 20 years.
You know the song
that silly as hell, nigga.
I wish.
Oh, for real? Yeah. I thought he was talking about Aaliyah.
Oh no, because you know when he go on the roof and he talk to his mom in the sky and shit.
I know you were in the bed to play. I thought he was talking about Aaliyah.
Let me say this, because this is what I feel like DJ talking about. DJ feel like the nigga got them
so many Kelly songs.
Respect the mic, Tim. Respect the mic.
Hold on. This nigga feel like this nigga got the Christmas tree up because he giving them bitches presents and shit, giving them toys and shit, Barbie dolls. DJ, is that your perspective, man?
Hey, man.
Is that what it is?
That nigga nasty, dog.
Okay.
That nigga so fucking silly.
Big Nick, what you think about it, man? It's on you, man. What you think about the whole interview, and do you think that the interview hurt or helped?
30 years.
I think he's gonna get off.
Honestly, I feel both, to say the least, man. Because
how hell
he played trying to get that sympathetic role with as far as
that was a bad acting job.
That was good acting.
As far as, you know what I'm saying,
he a good ass actor.
The popular opinion as far as social media, he trying to get the, you know what I'm saying, the sympathy role. But people like us who already know his past, know what he done did, you know what I'm saying, we don't get no fuck. We just basically waiting on the outcome and shit. But that shit, I don't know. I feel like low key is sad as fuck too, man. Because I feel like he was basically breaking down. Goddamn, he had a meltdown for real.
Yeah. What you think about the interview though, man? What you think about the interview before we goddamn just open it up?
Man, honestly, man, that shit was comedy, man. Me and my brothers laughed at that shit relentlessly for like 2-3 days straight.
Dog, the shit fucking hilarious.
Honestly, bro, to break the law, bro, and to get away with that shit, bro, you can't be no dumbass nigga. Let's get this clear.
That nigga, but you tell me this, y'all feel that other people should go down with his ass? Cause
definitely that's true. And I definitely don't think, man, if this nigga is this gifted and this talented, bro.
Nigga illiterate too, Tim.
That nigga actually slow.
Nigga illiterate.
You think that nigga that slow?
No, that nigga's actually slow.
He's slow with an ego. That make any sense. He got an ego.
Like dog.
So he's an ego that's a road.
Like you know how popular niggas be like mad stupid though.
Oh yeah, we own it.
R. Kelly, nigga.
Concussion Kelly. Look, they locked Martha Stewart up. He going to jail.
Oh, get that nigga out of here.
In his defense, like what I was saying, they ain't like his lawyer did an interview today after he got out for the child support shit. He filed a motion for discovery. He was like, they ain't sent no evidence over yet. So, I mean, they ain't got no evidence to say that the nigga really did the shit yet. So, I just want to put that out there.
Wrap it up. Take us home on that topic, man.
What's that?
No, I understand. What's your perspective?
Yeah. Well, when I was answering Cole's question, I was talking about the shit. But, man, I feel like the nigga moved his assets for one. Nigga not broke. The nigga illiterate than a motherfucker now. But he not dumb. I agree with Tim. Nigga not as dumb as he seems. He got a huge ego because of his talent.
Yeah.
Because of his gift. The nigga got an ego. Because you can obviously tell from the interview, nigga got a huge ass ego.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna front to you. I know motherfuckers say that was a terrible acting job, but I ain't gonna lie. I took an acting class at A&M. I would have did that whole monologue for my final project. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was gold.
Hey man.
What you got?
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say the motherfuckers did like a voiceover from Denzel from Training Day with R. Kelly on the motherfucker talking. Yeah. That shit. Like, I'm telling you, man, that nigga looked like he was up for Academy Award, man. For real. But all in all, man, it's interesting. I ain't gonna say he did do it. I ain't gonna say he didn't do it, man. We're gonna wait till he get his time in court, because in the court of public opinions, that nigga done. That nigga done for, dog. If the public opinion was a court, his ass would be going the fuck down.
And it's funny to say his former attorney gonna come out and say, man, that man guilty as hell. What you know, goddamn?
No, what former attorney? Because the
nigga that's finna die.
Right.
That shit crazy. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah,
he did. But yeah, he can't say no shit like that. That's illegal to say. They can get the whole case dropped because of that shit. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because attorney-client privilege.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's wild to even say some shit like that.
Move, though.
It could be. Yep. It could be, man.
I'm telling you, man. I see this nigga
that attorney apprentice is R. Kelly attorney now.
Yeah.
Bruh, so even with the goofy shit that R. Kelly out here doing, they know they still got a case because they ain't came with the proof yet.
Yeah.
I'm just legal perspective now.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. Hey. Anybody else got something on this topic before we go to the next shit?
That nigga did it.
whatever that nigga did,
that nigga did it.
Free R. Kelly.
He said free. Bimbo say free. You got y'all niggas got something
down on me. This nigga. You know how many babies was made? Okay.
This nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, that nigga's talented.
You know how many line dances got?
I know this. I bet you the potty piper dropped some hot shit while he going through this.
Oh yeah.
Every time he go do something fucked up, bro, it be a motherfucker.
He got a whole album ready to drop right now. With no record label want to sign him.
He better sign to it. I'm telling you. Bankroll Records might want to goddamn chapter 15 on this one.
He gonna get some distribution.
Man, this shit gonna be lit. The potty pipe, listen,
I didn't do it. Rapping on y'all.
Man, he gonna do something. I think he might convert. No, I don't want to.
Then they gonna have all types of wild ass features on there.
Yeah, he gonna definitely be.
I don't think that ain't gonna be with no features though. I don't think nobody gonna feature with.
Somebody need to feature 6ix9ine Tekashi. What a better way to goddamn snitch and goddamn. Yep.
Nah, that nigga.
Yep.
In the words of Will, that nigga in this Duke juke right now.
He gonna goddamn. He can't holler at the piper.
Nah, man.
He getting time out.
He getting piped right now. But it's only natural.
Ain't nobody touching that nigga. Let's just be real.
You stupid. It's only natural since we talking about this shit. We gotta go ahead and goddamn go into the Michael Jackson shit. Now, a Michael Jackson documentary came out last week on HBO called Leaving Neverland Ranch. And it was from the two, I guess, victims that was actually in the case years ago. I think in like 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
And they came out.
And Oprah.
Hold on. They came out and said, although they testified in court that he didn't do it, now they coming out now and saying that he did do it. And they go into real vivid, raunchy, nasty fucking details on that shit. So yeah, hold on, Tim. Hold that thought, Tim. You want to go first?
Definitely go first.
So did you? What you think about that documentary? What you think about What you think about the situation? What you think about the documentary? And do you think he did it? Go ahead.
First of all, how long Mike been dead?
Oh, now
10 years. No.
10 years.
How long?
No, almost 10. It'll be 10 years.
How long Mike been dead? Stream?
Well, I know it's 10.
Oh, really 10.
Nigga, I want to die like that. 10 years later, nigga still talking shit about me. I'm done with it. I don't give a fuck. The documentary, none of that. This nigga is like Jesus. I told niggas. How many niggas?
He got the best seller album of all time, Tim.
This nigga is known like Jesus, bro. This is the second Jesus. I don't give a fuck. That's it. I want to die like that. Talk about me 10 years later on some bullshit. Yeah, he couldn't read either. So I'm dead, bitch. 10 years. So what? Who gives a shit, man? That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
And in regards
nothing
to what he
else
just
to say
said,
behind it. What can you say?
In regards to what he said, I knew Mike was the GOAT when I seen that footage of him walk on the stage and he just paused like this.
Bitch, who am I?
And white girl just started dancing out.
Michael.
Y'all can't see Oprah hate the big O fat bitch that's gay. She hate all the money.
We don't know she gay.
She's gay and hate. How you hate on your other nigga that might be?
She cares?
What's Stedman?
Man, somebody told me Stedman was a cover, and that she in a
Oprah
relationship with Gail. Both
of
them in on the
I want to fuck Gail. I want to fuck Gail, man.
I don't mean to be like the party pooper, but we gotta keep it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go around the rotation.
When y'all start yelling because they can't understand what nobody's saying.
That's some bullshit. Mike the man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm done with it. He the man.
Hold on, Nick. You want to get your perspective?
I'm like this, man. You know, that's just straight money. That's all I'm just seeing. That shit is just about money. You wait till this man, like he said, man, been dead 10 years, man. Y'all got on the stand, lied on the oath, and said he ain't do shit. Now you come back grown as hell, saying this man goddamn tuned you up.
I might have been.
I don't understand this shit.
Tune you up.
He might have moonwalked in there and grabbed me.
But piss me off though. When you look at that throwback interview of him and Oprah, like he had her all up in his crib, they hugged up and shit.
Was she in Neverland?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, man, that shit. I ain't never seen that episode on her show was probably like a 2-hour special or some shit, man. In the life of Michael Jackson.
And her show an hour. Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, go ahead.
That's why I want to know what's her agenda, man, for you to just cross Mike like that, man. I don't understand.
You think she got one?
Man, who knows, man. I just know now everybody started taking Mike shit. I see the Simpsons went back and took that throwback old episode, man, with the dude in prison got his Michael Jackson voice and shit. They said they stripped that shit, man, because they don't want they feel sorry and have sympathy for the niggas that's lying, man. For the niggas.
let me ask you and Tim this shit. Did y'all niggas actually watch the documentary?
I ain't finna watch that bullshit.
That shit trash. It's like every same documentary that comes out.
I ain't seen
he moonwalk right up in there, grab my ass, and I was like, "No, Michael."
Alright,
I'm like this, man. The feds was on that case for over 10 years and they ain't find shit, man. Leave that man the fuck
He leaned
alone,
over
man.
like it was a Smooth Criminal video to make sure I was asleep.
This nigga stupid. Bimbo, what you got on this, cuz? You got something, man?
I just feel that shit retarded as hell. 10 years later, like, what you gonna dig him up for him to pay you or something? Nigga, ain't nobody got no money. Joe took all that shit.
Joe dead,
Yeah, Joe
you
just
feel
done
me?
this way.
Joe and Sony Records, goddamn.
What you gonna gain though? That was my thing. Like, what you gonna gain 10 years later? Like, folk gonna feel sorry for you and just give you money on some shit. Like, that's some bullshit.
They looking for clout for being raped.
Real.
That's funny as hell.
Like let that man.
That's
like,
the time
stop,
we live in.
My thing is stop trying to tarnish people rep and like shit that they done did, you know, and did for the culture and all that shit. Mike did a lot for, you know, just the world, period. Like, why you trying to tarnish that man's name and it's 10 years later down there and that man dead or fuck? Like, then folk taking down his shit and shit like that fucked up. That's fucked up to me. You feel me? But still in their collection, them bitches right now probably at home playing Mike. They still got all.
Hey, I think it's fucked up how they control these weak-minded people, though.
You feel me? That's all.
To put up an image to be
let me ask you this:
this.
did you watch the documentary?
Man, I wasn't finna watch that shit, man. I don't even want, cause I don't like. I'm tired of them doing like our black celebrities like that. I'm tired of that.
We gonna get to that too. Eugene, what you got on this, man? Before we go, we're gonna go to Digit.
Do you want to go first? Because I'm going to go.
Man, that shit was hilarious.
So why nigga watched it? You watched it?
Yes.
We watched it. Go ahead.
Nigga, that shit was so fucking funny, nigga. Oh, that shit was terrible, dog. Like, nigga, Mike was nasty if you believe this. Mike was nasty as fuck.
But I didn't think he was finna say that.
Hey, dog.
You gotta watch that shit.
Hey, if you believe this, if you
go
believe this shit, Mike nasty as fuck, nigga. And then, like, in a way, you can kind of believe it because, like, Mike was weird. You know, he may not have, like, fondled as many kids as they like you to believe.
Yeah.
But he might have done a few.
I think he fucked Gary Coleman. Oh, whatever that nigga
name. Macaulay Culkin.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh, Emmanuel Lewis.
Talking about the Home Alone nigga?
No.
The shot, Mick,
The
dude.
nigga from the show. I can't think of the name.
What is it?
Webster.
Webster.
Yeah.
Webster.
I think he had a relationship with him. That's all. I don't know.
Yeah, but nah, man, like Mike was weird. That nigga was a weird nigga.
What made him so weird? I'm just kidding.
Dog,
I didn't watch it.
like that nigga
you
hung
can
out
tell
with
nigga
children.
weird,
No, that nigga hung out with children. Like that nigga hung out with
I say
children,
one
like
thing about
toys, nigga.
Can
Like
I-
call niggas on the phone.
Can I
Like,
say
hey,
one
send a
thing
crew
about
to a nigga house, record him. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause he felt
That was on
like he was alone. Like
But you don't
That
feel
nigga's
like you don't
weird.
feel like he was trying to connect with kids because of
he ain't have a child.
yeah, like Joe took.
I
his
mean,
child away on some
That
shit.
could have played a
to
factor.
an extent, yeah. Then at the same time, nigga, you in your 30s.
But
like,
how young he was when he started singing though? Like 5?
oh, that nigga was like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
He
That
never
nigga,
really had no childhood.
no,
so that made him weird.
no, but nigga, you have enough time to be around enough adults to like surmise how to move in society, like as like a not weird nigga.
Joe just beat his ass all the
Same shit, goddamn.
Nigga skirt.
Same.
Play with trains.
Fuck those
Sing.
trains, yeah.
ABC.
I don't think Joe let him, man.
Same.
What else you got? What else you got on this, man?
Nah, man, that shit was just funny. Like it was good.
What exactly was funny before we go to Eugene? Goddamn. This
He don't want to describe it in detail.
I'm gonna describe it. Goddamn.
Oh, like how, like, dude. So they were in love with this nigga.
Ooh.
If you believe
This
this,
nigga was probably the most famous person on
I like
the
that you
planet.
keep saying if you believe this. Also answer the poll question. That is a question.
Yeah,
Do you
no,
believe Michael
like,
Jackson never molested
if you
kids?
believe this, like, nigga, that nigga, dog. That nigga so nasty, dog.
Man,
Don't
hold
even
on.
worry about it, DJ, because DJ ain't gonna do it. I know
Hey,
you'll do it. But
Come on.
Hey,
yeah,
no. he was telling motherfuckers spread their assholes and he jack off and shit. Like, bro.
This nigga tripping. Eugene, man, come on.
Okay, so he literally walked in the kid's ass.
Listen.
Right.
See, that's why I asked y'all niggas that y'all watch it. I asked these niggas if they watch it. Eugene, what you got, Eugene? Yeah,
I watched the first part of it. I haven't watched part 2. I didn't make it all the way through first one because the enemy just felt like there's some bullshit. My idea and what I believe is that all of that does play a factor, right? Like, I feel like Michael Jackson was forced to be a child star. As a musician, just looking at it from that perspective, he was forced to be a child star. It ain't something that he necessarily wanted at the time of being a child, but he perfected it, and it turned out to be the right choice. So shout out to Joe for that. But
we know
it was the right choice.
The average child star be fucked up.
The average child star do be fucked up. But I think the thing with Mike was Mike never had a childhood. So yes, as he got older, he was able to buy himself that childhood that he never had. Even if you listen to the way he talked, the way he maneuvered, he basically lived his life as if it was straight off a fucking kids cartoon of happy endings. Yeah, like, that's how he lived his life.
Happy
when it comes pause. Shout out to the Patriots on.
They were 7, but
what I'm saying, hold up. What I'm saying is that I think the thing that made him attached to children so much, in the case of these particular 2 guys in this documentary, as well as the other people mentioned like Gary Coleman, Macaulay Culkin, the kid, Emmanuel Lewis, yeah. So the thing that attached him to these kids is that these kids wanted to be child stars as well. That's what's unseen. It's shown, but it's not really spoken of.
Just like R. Kelly shit.
My thing is, these kids, they start off the documentary saying, I wasn't really a fan of them, but you know all the motherfucking dance moves. How? And at the same time, we talk about fucking Michael Jackson, who was not a fan other than Prince.
Well, we know that.
So
we know that's bullshit.
That's bullshit off the rip. You know what I'm saying? And it's
point guard.
It's not like these kids were in his house by themselves. They parents lived in Neverland Ranch too.
Yeah. Drinking good than a motherfucker.
I know, right?
Take your little ass over there.
You know what I'm saying? Like
living it up.
Neverland big as a bitch.
This man got a whole amusement park at the crib.
What I'm saying, one of these kids won a dancing contest in Australia.
Yeah.
Bing.
You don't just end up here by chance. You really trying to get your child to be something. One of these kids was an actor who met Michael Jackson in the commercial.
Mm-hmm. One of them kids already
was in the Pepsi
for one of them widows.
Chill out, man.
What I'm saying is that these kids,
I feel you. I feel where you're coming from.
They already in the line to become child stars. Now, child stars do be fucked up because a lot of shit that people in the industry put them through, and they don't know how to handle getting old as an adult.
On that dog food hard as hell.
Like, a lot of them don't know how to handle the shit as they grow up as a childhood star. But for these kids who are aspiring childhood stars, their parents were willing to do anything to put them in that position. I don't think Mike ever touched them kids. I think it became a play of, okay, my child's not going to be the child star as big as I think he is, or Michael Jackson's not going to make him bigger than himself. We got to do something to flip this money situation because that's the only reason your child is involved in it. I don't have kids, but child tell me from the people that do. Like, you don't really want to put your kid out there like that unless you feel like it's a monetary gain to their talents. You know what I'm saying? On some child star shit, knowing what that shit can do. And I don't think that, if you do that, that's already a bold move. But you're already them your kids. You're supposed to be super protective of them. But also these, no offense to the white streamers, but these are white parents. Yeah. So, man, that's a whole nother level of I don't know what goes on in that household. But I'm saying that they were already positioning them kids to make money for them because kids can't cash checks at the bank. And it's like, okay, if this child is not gonna pop off to be the next fucking Justin Timberlake or whoever was the child star popping in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Macaulay Culkin, I don't know the real name.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna pop off to be these other, white child stars that's already existing. we gotta flip this for our benefit. Because you don't just come to America and your son is selected to be that. You know what I'm saying? And Mike, a lot of people don't know Mike was fucking a revolutionary in his own way.
Oh,
the meaning in videos that he directed, the shit he was saying, like, think about it, he died in 2009. He spent 2 years working on the tour in 2008 and 2007. The last public speech he really made in 2006, he was telling these people, I know I'm black. They don't give us the credit we do. Like, he was really talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all the songs that is known for. Black man wrote those songs.
I heard somebody was like,
this
Mike was putting us on the Egyptian love.
This is
you remember? Yeah.
This is an assassination of character. Thing is, Mike was just too big to get rid of at the time. And even at this point now, it's like, okay, you already disqualified as being credible because either you lied on the stand then or you lying now. And that case drug on for, like you said, that case drug on for 10 years. From fucking 94 to 2004? Like, if you couldn't find nothing in 10 years, this fucking Neverland Ranch, you mean to tell me they ain't got security cameras? You mean to tell me, and here's another thing.
It's the FBI, man.
When kids are sexually abused, if they know it's wrong, sometimes they'll keep it to themselves. But a lot of times, kids talk.
Kids
and they
honest.
explain.
Kids are honest.
You can't tell me this went on 8 years from fucking, you know what I'm saying, 7 to 15.
I'm saying
these kids hitting puberty and shit, and they don't know what's going on. They don't tell me your child didn't know what. One of the parents said her child didn't know what sex was in the documentary. This nigga is humping the floor, dressed as Michael Jackson from Bad before you even met Michael Jackson. Fuck you mean he don't know what sex is? Fuck out my face. No, they just trying to assassinate Mike character because they couldn't do it while he was alive, and it's a foul move by HBO. And I fuck with HBO because y'all have some great documentaries and shows, and I was amped for the Game of Thrones for season 8. But this is just a foul move to up their ratings before they go into their last season of Game of Thrones because that's been a big win for them. But that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Don't forget, fuck Oprah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got something on Oprah doing an interview? You got something on that?
I didn't even see Oprah interview, but I don't trust Oprah anyway. That's a whole other story. I have my own theories on that. But nah, I don't trust Oprah in its entirety on some boule shit, but y'all ain't hear that from me.
Let me say this, man. From a legal perspective, first off, let me go into the legal shit. Like, they testified in open court under oath that he didn't do it. And the man dead now, so he can't even properly defend himself of this bullshit. I feel like they doing it because the nigga dead now. And I mean, I got a couple of perspectives. I feel like that's perjury anyway. If he did it, if he did that shit, now you saying you say he didn't do it in court, now you saying he did it now. That's fucking perjury. Like, you're not credible at all from a legal perspective. Secondly, you can look weird perspective, like you could say the motherfucker did it and he paid their ass off to say he didn't do it, and then, you know, now that he dead, they coming out and saying that he did it. So that's just one perspective. Now, going into the fucking documentary, that shit was wild. That shit was wild. From me watching the first episode, when I watched, I'm like, this nigga got a nipple fixation. He like them kids to suck on his nipples, goddamn. What the fuck? Like, no, this in the documentary. Yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about that shit. The nigga was like, both of them, like, that's a correlation. Them motherfuckers, both kids said like shit. He was like, suck on my nipples. That's weird for both of them. They don't know each other. Yeah, they could have corresponded with each other, no doubt. But they don't know each other for real. The one motherfucker stay in Australia, the other one stay in California. Motherfucker was like, shit, Mike, like, shit, suck my nipples. So that's weird than a motherfucker, man. I'm like, this nigga got a goddamn, this nigga got a nipple fixation.
Damn.
Then the fact, like, shit, first off, man, like, Bimbo, you got a child, I got a child. I'm not letting no goddamn grown man sleep with my goddamn kids, sleep in the bed with my kids. That's weird altogether, man. Fuck, maybe that's why he ain't had no goddamn black kids in the motherfucker. Because black parent, like, nah.
Hey, like, nah. You can't even be in the same room with adults that you're related to.
You can't be in the same room with your
Take your ass to the room, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole fucking stranger.
You know what I'm saying?
You letting a stranger sleep with your kids.
Like, you can't have my booty, Mike. Like, you heard the black kids say that.
Yeah, so that's weird altogether. that them motherfuckers was in like spend the night with him. Yeah, the parents was there, but that's fucking weird than a motherfucker. And also, man, I got a couple of questions and shit. Like, first off, from looking at them pictures and shit from Mike in the early 90s, like looking at Mike for real, because I kind of forgot about Mike since he been dead. And I'm not really a Mike fan. I'm a Prince fan. I just want to throw that out there. Fuck Michael Jackson. But anyway,
this nigga.
I'm a Prince fan, man. I'm like, it's like Alabama and Auburn. I like Prince instead. But man, the fact that Michael Jackson with the bullshit surgery he went through, the nigga look like a 50-year-old Puerto Rican woman. Nigga look like a 50-year-old Puerto Rican woman in the face, but this nigga hands look like goddamn LeBron James. Like, did you see how fucking big that nigga hands look like Odell Beckham, man?
Man, so like you look the same,
man. No, you gotta see this dog. His face is white or whatever, but his hands black than a motherfucker. Nigga hands look like goddamn.
Like Kim,
nigga hands look like George Gervin, like he been doing finger rolls and shit. Like, man,
dark as fuck.
That's also effect too.
Yeah, but the hands and shit though.
Mike did have surgery done.
Why ain't having on his hands?
Nigga, ain't nobody out here getting hand implants.
He had his hand on one of the kids' shoulder. I'm like, God damn. Nigga hand like Randy Moss.
He got the same type of hands Michael Jordan got. Ain't nobody ever complained.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga Michael Jackson had Hall of Famer hands, man. Nigga had Chris Carter hands.
Hey, you want to know something though? I take my memory back. I never saw Michael Jackson in short sleeves. So I'm wondering, was his surgery from the neck up?
Man, nigga like a Puerto Rican woman.
Nigga take it
from the face.
Bro,
he had surgery.
Hey, you know what? They should have.
He didn't have it on his hands though. That's what I'm saying. Though.
What color was his nipple? Black. Huh? Only goddamn real people that are really about Michael Jackson been like, yep, nipple black than the bitch. Cause the goddamn skin shit didn't work from the chest down. I'm just saying.
Mike had surgery after the fact. I still believe that because Mike was such a big deal and such a global icon, I think he was born with a case of vitiligo. I find the odds extremely rare that this nigga had the most severe case ever in the world. If you think about the structure, come on, man. Mama from Alabama. He's born in Gary, Indiana, one of the worst impoverished towns in America. This man has never had health care, never had none of that shit as an adult. So, yes, he probably did have a case of vitiligo. But as a adult and a professional, he's trying to take the best care of himself. Like, he never had kids early because he saw what it did to James Brown, and that was his idol. So I think he was still trying to take care of himself healthy-wise, but the same shit that killed him was the same shit that turned him white. Like, them was doctors doing shit to him in order to change him white because he was the biggest global icon ever. Yeah. But he had surgery to try to fix that.
That's still not answer my question about them goddamn hamburger hands.
Name one nigga you know with a hand replacement.
Man,
one singer or celebrity.
They could have painted the nigga hands or some shit. Man, that nigga had.
They did paint them. They were just big as fuck.
That nigga got some goddamn Mandingo hands.
He got some. The OJ was using was actually the glove from Michael Jackson.
It was too small.
No, that nigga hands was bigger than OJ Simpson. That nigga got some goddamn Mandingo hands, man. That's how you know the nigga for real. That nigga got some big ass Odell Beckham one hand catch hands. For real.
Why do they always have to destroy the black entertainer by either child molestation or?
Let's see you that link.
Or just some sexual shit. It ain't never like. Well, if you a drug dealer, you get locked up. You know what I'm saying?
But we in that age, man. The Me Too movement, all that shit. We in that age.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I know this shit sound crazy as hell, though, but that Me Too movement, man, that shit fucking people the fuck up, bro.
What's the Me Too movement?
Right.
The for real shit?
No, Tim.
This lady,
that was motherfuckers.
And the killer part about it, man. Then for the Me Too movement to be started by somebody, a lady who looked like KRS-One, man. Shut up. Who Me Too in your ass? That's all I want to know, man. Point him out.
Maybe they did it. Maybe they did it to
the Me Too thing is like something that's happening. Like I got raped too, so I'm jumping on board. Type shit.
Yeah. He raped me. Yeah. Look, and don't get me wrong. I'm not against women coming out saying they was raped. You was raped. Hey, tell that shit. But I'm like this, man. Yeah. Come on, man. 30 years, like, man, look, even the Bill Cosby shit, coming back 50 years later, this man 1 foot in the grave. He raped me. Man, this man is in fucking general population in 85, man.
Oh, they got Bill in general population?
Yeah, they didn't went on his ass in there. Yeah, that shit happened a couple months ago.
Hey, hold on, I got something on that. They say that nigga. They say that
Niggas putting popping.
They say that nigga be. Hey, they say that nigga be in jail. Goddamn, doing
acting like he be
Huxtable, doing the Jello. Goddamn,
they telling this nigga, hey, Uncle Bill, do this real quick. Do it one more time, bro.
Yeah, they
set me straight, big bro. I'm telling you, bro. You better set me straight up, big dog.
Hold on. I got one more question about the documentary for y'all niggas that watched it. For the niggas who watched it and the niggas that's Michael Jackson fans, I got one more question. Then we're gonna go to the next subject. Who the fuck is that bare white looking motherfucker in the top hat? In the goddamn Monopoly top hat. Who the fuck is that nigga?
What is on?
Is that nigga bodyguard or some shit? Cause they like the big black guy with the top hat. He came and got inside the crowd.
That nigga
they kept referencing the nigga.
What's his name? James Bond.
Yeah. No, he looked about 50 of them.
I heard Suge Knight producing Bill Cosby.
Shut up, man. Shut up. You stupid as fuck. Shut up.
He finna sign R. Kelly once he get in that bitch.
One more thing I wanted to say on that too, just to put it out there in proper perspective, because I'm definitely still rooting for Mike through this because I don't think he ever did it.
How they gonna
same
The man was worth $4.2 billion. He settled out of court for $20 million, which ain't shit to him. That ain't even the 0.2 in $4.2 billion. Why he was alive? His dead estate is still worth like $2.9 billion. So I don't ever think he did it. It was just too big. He was too big to even deal with this shit at the time. But that's why he fought that last case for 10 years, just to try to prove his innocent. Also, before he died, he had an open case against HBO for $100 million lawsuit before he died. They've been planning this shit for a while.
Yeah, I think they
HBO.
Make sure that's known.
HBO.
That got to be put out there too. Like
HBO,
they've already tried to do this before.
Didn't he own all the rights to the Beatles and everything?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now Sony own the motherfuckers again because they own.
But how they get them though? He never sold.
His parents after he died, his parents sold all the shit that he had for like a $1.5 billion.
They said for his personal content.
Yeah, they said Joe had a U-Haul at his damn house 20 minutes after he died. Shit.
We're gonna wait till you come back before we go to the next subject.
Oh yeah, by the way, we all support,
bro. Live callers call in.
Yeah, we don't want no women in here thinking we support no sick nigga. Yeah, we think rape is whack, so I don't want no women to feel no type of hell. Yeah, we gotta clear that up, bro, because it's kind of looking like we taking sides to niggas, but we not.
We just clarify nothing against me too.
Yeah, we just saying, bro, if you get hit tomorrow, don't come around my house 10 years later talking about nigga, you hit me after your little podcast show 10 years ago when it was about to storm. Bitch, what? I'm not gonna remember that shit 10 minutes.
I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I just drunk pulled some of the rum in that bitch. If this shit don't taste like Robitussin, bro, I don't know what the fuck.
Shit, that's strong.
That shit strong.
Well, what the fuck?
You just murdered yourself.
Yeah, that shit is a lot too.
Oh my.
Cause them little wine glasses.
Hey, hold on, nigga. About 2 minutes ago, you was just geeked about pouring that shit up in there.
Until I tasted this shit. Yeah. But this shit, harsh.
Oh man. Like, we about to go to the next subject, but we taking a commercial. We're gonna edit this shit on the video. We taking a commercial break. Cause we got my nigga from Chicago coming up in this motherfucker. Jones. I want to see what this nigga gonna say about it. My cousin. He not my cousin, but yeah, he like my cousin.
Will?
Yeah, Will.
What's up?
What's up?
But it's some medicine.
This shit strong. All bullshit alcohol tastes like medicine.
Yeah, no, it's just terrible.
But give me some Hennessy, boy. What the fuck?
Then they put it in the little delivery cup like it's nice.
You feel me? It's 100 proof. Robitussin.
April 4th say shout out to April. She said she with us, Tim.
What?
With what you was saying. She said she with y'all.
What I said?
About your perspective about we not supporting or condoning races and shit. Like, not condone, but we not supporting race. I mean rapists.
Rapists, because I'm very racist. I'm sorry. I just want to know how racist I am. I don't have white emojis in my iPhone, but the police.
Man, I'm gone.
Going for real, man.
I'm just slide to the back.
Okay.
Will.
Right.
But that Will.
Oh boy.
Will. Up, man? We live in the motherfucker, Will. So go on, get in this seat, goddamn. We gonna get your this nigga. Shit. Okay. Well, shit. He said he's sliding back. So shit. Will can get right. Well. You can get right here.
Man,
we finna get your hot take right on the microphone right now. Right now.
Yeah, you from Chicago. How you feel about R. Kelly?
Hold on. This nigga from the south side of Chicago. This nigga from the wild. First, let me introduce this nigga. This is my cousin from Chicago. Wild Hunters, goddamn. Cottage Grove. Nigga. Since you came in late, since you from Chicago, how you feel about that R. Kelly interview? And do you think that R. Kelly interview helped or hurt? Go ahead, talking to the mic.
The interview was the right thing to happen, but it was the wrong person. They shouldn't have had her doing it. They shouldn't have had the person that did the interview. They shouldn't have had her doing it. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel like that? Because anybody would interview that nigga.
Because
like that, man.
I mean, not necessarily.
You don't think
She was asking some deep questions. You know what I'm saying? And he told them that before the interview. It was the investigation going on. He wasn't answering certain questions.
That's his fault, though.
Like I said, the interview had to happen, but
just
the wrong person. Yeah, he is.
You feel like it should have been a younger bitch? That way he could have.
Man, it should have been a real motherfucker.
It should have been like one of them younger ESPN bitches that look like they about 15.
Chill out, man.
Hey.
He would.
That's a Chicago thing, though. He been doing that shit. And motherfucker, like the girl said, her parents put her on to that shit.
Yeah,
this nigga from Chicago.
He been pulling up in McDonald's parking lots and
ordering a Big Mac Coke with your bitch, with your daughter. I'm sorry.
Hold on, man. Just give us your perspective.
So it's McDonald's fault too.
For real.
Nah,
chill man.
Hold on. What else you got, man?
His Happy Meal bag ain't had no
That shit deep. That shit deep, man. That shit been going on.
Yeah.
For real. That shit been going on. I just like his music. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hell. Other than that
nigga,
like he say, he beat cases.
Like on the documentary, man. He met one of the chicks.
If he beat the case, don't bring it up no more. You know what I'm saying?
Of his trial, man.
If he beat the case, don't bring it up no more.
Exactly.
This bitch skipping school to get raped.
Let me ask you.
Y'all, we already said how we feel about it. I'm just saying though.
Now hold on, Jones. Okay, you from Chicago. That's all you gotta say about R. Kelly shit.
I mean, I ain't trying to take up for him or nothing, but I mean, it's hard not to, man. That's R. Kelly, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard not to take up for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Free R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Okay, let me ask you this. Before we go to the next subject, we was just talking about the Michael Jackson documentary. Do you think he did that shit, and what you think about the whole documentary shit? Before we go to the next
I don't know too much about Michael Jackson.
Okay, you ain't got nothing on that shit?
Nah, I mean, I don't know what he done got himself into. He did, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He did.
But how you feel about this? How you feel about this though? How you feel about this though, nigga? You been dead 10 years. One of your baby moms be like, first of all, this nigga hit me one day after classic weekend, hit me upside the head with a rum bottle. Would you feel honored to get talked about 10 years later?
It's all about money, man. Like old girl R. Kelly said, it's all about money.
Oh God,
it's all about money. Motherfucker will do anything these days for some money, man.
Somebody said fuck Robert Kelly broke ass.
Man, that shit funny. Girl said fuck they parents.
All right, let's go to the next subject, man.
No live callers. Live callers hit the number at the top screen. Call in, share your opinions too.
I can tell you been podcasting before you did that shit. The real you like live callers come and say your Michael Jackson finger ass, your long ass.
What y'all streaming?
Shaq Coach on Facebook right now.
Yeah, I was looking for the shit.
Shit, we just started, man. We just this is episode 6 for real though. But yeah, let me go to the next subject, man. Like shit, this past week a video was released from students from Hoover and Spain Park High School saying that basically the niggas need to leave. Like they tired of niggas need to get out. And one of the main
kill the Jews too.
Kill the Jews too. I can't forget about that shit because we not anti-Semitic. Anyway, they was like shit, kill the Jews and get rid of the niggers. And one of the girls that was on the video, her father owns a Toyota car dealership in Hoover.
That's where my car from.
You got your car from that shit?
Yeah.
You gonna protest and take your car back, DJ?
My condolence.
Bitch.
My condolence.
So this is my question. This is my question. Are y'all motherfuckers even surprised by that shit? No. And also, like, what y'all think about the video all together? Like, we're gonna go around the room. Like, Eugene, we're gonna start with you, man.
Me personally, I'm not surprised by it. I mean, because first off, these is kids. They can't vote. They don't have a real voice or way to express their opinion other than fucking social media. And secondly, their opinions are not even their own thoughts. This is things that they are taught in the household. So, you know, it's not really something that surprises me. You know what I mean? Because shit, I still work in Hoover. I still gotta go out there for my job.
I feel so sorry for you, my brother.
My condolences.
Shit, they don't bother me. They gotta deal with me. I ain't gotta deal with them. That's how I feel about it. But
true too.
At the same time, like, man, these are thoughts that are taught from parenting household. These are things that they learn outside of school and that they learn on the internet that they, you know, find themselves. It's just becoming like, sadly enough, what I think is that this is Hoover, not even Hoover's way, but the citizens of Hoover, the household, the families. These are things that they talk about. Like, I know our protest had some type of effect on them. I know that when we were actually out there doing stuff for the E.J. Bradford situation, that they had to talk about it. They built their own campaign, Hoover Strong, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that shit was. But my thing is, they learning these traits from their parents. So they just got exposed in a way. And Hoover's like, oh, we condemn racism. We don't stand for that. Nah, we already know how y'all get down. Even when the mayor made that comment a few years ago, like, we're going to get the ruckus out of Hoover. Like, what are you referring to as ruckus? But you know what I'm saying?
This,
like,
though. Do you think everybody in that room felt the same way? Because somebody posted it.
Nah, so, the guy who was holding the camera was actually laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
he was actually
he wasn't laughing, but he was just like in shock.
He was like, wow. He was like,
saying shit. He was just recording shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, he didn't say shit. He was just recording it.
That's the hard part about it.
Black student?
Nah, it was a white student.
Nah, it wasn't no black dude went in that motherfucker.
Nah, it wasn't no black dudes in that room because they don't say that shit at school because they know they'll get handled by them black students probably. Them students with black and Hoover, but they still black.
Just like a free pass to get ass whooped.
You know what I'm saying? They won't say that shit in school or in public, but that's always been the case with racism these days. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, we're not racist, but when you get home, we know y'all had these conversations. You know y'all say nigga. It's just the kids got pulled into it this time because they didn't understand what they were posting online. But students at these schools have already had these issues before. This is just the first time it's catching the light. But you know, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can take it from there. That's just how.
Jones, you got something on that shit, on that video, man? Yeah. The Hoover video. The kids being racist. Jones, you got something on that, Jones? I know you got them getting your weed situation right.
Man. I mean, it is what it is. It's out there. It's definitely out there. It's just a new day and age where we definitely go see it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We definitely go see it. Shit.
Like shit,
everybody got phones.
Racism still alive. Now it's just being filmed.
Yeah, now it's just being filmed. Yeah. Shit, that's all it is.
That's all you got on that?
I mean, I don't think all white kids is racist. I don't think all white people is racist, first of all.
No kids are born racist of any color.
You're right.
They taught that from one way or another.
I don't think there's a lot of white people, man, who grow up just like us. And, you know, they struggle just like ours down there, except for when they get pulled over by police, they got a little bit more privilege than us because they white. But at the end of the day, they still dirty. They still getting caught with heroin or weed or cocaine or whatever. At the end of the day, they still getting caught with a drug, but it's just a barrier. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to certain things, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
You know.
Your dad is pretty old, like shit. Your dad was in that civil rights era type shit. You know what I'm saying?
My dad was a country man who grew up on the farm, so he wasn't really in the city. During
DJ,
that time,
your dad like your granddad like
my granddad.
What about your folks?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What about your folks?
His folks is my folks. Yeah.
Okay, so shit, like my dad like really like was hosed and shit. So you know what I'm saying. So
no, like my granddad was
right. So
at Alabama, and then when they
really
no, but I'm saying like how we say like racism and shit. That shit is like. Y'all don't say like kids
let me ask you this.
born like that.
Let me ask you this. Do you think it's a one-way street or it's a two-way street?
I feel like this, nigga.
Racist.
Yeah, some kids, that shit born,
I'm
bro.
like this, man. In high school, we wasn't sitting around in no room talking about, man.
No, we not though, but bro, you do feel some type of way. Like, think about it like this, though.
But it's only, I feel it's only in regards to what they do to us. I feel like it was basically they racism, you know what I'm saying, inflicts our racism.
I feel like their parents racist too. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, they parents Alabama fans, so naturally what they fucking kids gonna be?
Alabama fans.
So it's rare that you have an Alabama household raised up a what? Auburn fan, right? You know what I'm saying?
It depends on what the mom and the dad is.
So, like, bro, you hear what your parents and shit say, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, my dad was like, I hear cracker or pepperwood and type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? I'm not knowing why I hear. You get what I'm saying? I might not be born, but I was raised. You get what I'm saying? To feel some type of way. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, some of them white folks, bro, still got their rebel flags and shit. So it might raise up.
Let me ask you: Are you surprised by that video?
No.
Okay.
Fucking no.
That's the overall. Like everybody.
If we not in the Civil War right now, we headed to a real.
Hey,
another one.
I got one for you. Hey, my new favorite meme. Fuck them kids. Like, yo,
honestly, shout out to DJ.
Hey, fuck them kids.
Yeah, they ain't stopping no show.
Wait, but a kid is a seed, right? Who planted that motherfucker?
Fuck them kids.
For
real.
Like, oh, go ahead.
Fuck them.
I'm married partner.
Know what you got?
I'm just saying, like, as far as Hoover, look, man, like, especially since when that EJ situation occurred, I ain't been back out there.
I ain't been to Hoover since I moved.
I ain't been to Hoover, but you know what?
But I ain't gonna lie, even in that fact too, even before then, I've been stopped going to the gallery and shit, man. Fuck the gallery.
Y'all know what's funny though, bro? Like, they always remind us of you need to go down to the Civil Rights Museum. Why? Why I need to keep remembering a dog being sick or a hose pipe?
They got more than that.
Hold on, bro. So I'm saying this to say this. Why hide motherfucking Egypt and all that shit? Why I want to seal that shit up?
Let's go deep in the neck.
Let's keep going.
The Angela Davis situation let me know that the goddamn Civil Rights Museum is ran by damn white folks. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, that shit.
What kind of shit is that?
Why would you want to keep reminding us of
Jews?
Yeah.
Jews. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it all the way under the Jews. Goddamn, it's the white kids said.
Yeah, there's a difference between white people and Jewish people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, are you surprised by the video?
Hell no, man. But I'm just saying, even as a high school kid, man, like, we weren't sitting around talking about, man, fuck these, man, do you know you crackers, man? Nah, that shit, man, like, that's real deep to me as far as the conversations they having with their kids.
We really ain't had time to say fuck them crackers. We was too busy saying fuck them niggas. But when we was time to say fuck them crackers,
I don't even think it's conversations that they having with their kids. It's the implied behavior. Yeah. Because if you go to school with these kids, and if you're in a Hoover school system, you really in a Hoover school system unless you get some money and move to Hoover. You know what I'm saying? But these kids have probably been knowing each other from kindergarten and everything. So that's what I was saying earlier. No kid is born racist. You know what I mean? You learn to love people for who they are naturally.
Racist stuff.
You know what I'm saying? But when you got black friends and your black friend wants to come over, and parents are like, okay, I don't want you to hang with this kid, or you can't date a black guy, or don't hang out with black kids after school. You know what I'm saying? If you're teaching your kids all of these different principles, those principles instill racism in kids. Mm-hmm. You may not say it directly, and some parents are bold enough to say it directly. I don't want no niggas in this family. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say shit like that, but a lot of times it's the implied behavior on behalf of the parents that is impressionable upon the kids that creates those dynamics. And kids are far from dumb. You know what I'm saying? They always willing to learn. That's one thing I've learned about kids. They always willing to learn. That's why they ask a lot of different, questions and shit. But when kids get to a point that they can also do their own research and understand, especially in the age of the smartphone. We didn't have fucking Google on our phones in high school. You know what I'm saying? These are places where they can Google everything. And they're researching this stuff and seeing what it is. They want to know what happened in the Gallery Mall because that's their primary mall. Why are we not going? And you hear their rebuttals. We're going to go to the caller. Caller, what you got? Who is you?
That's court, man.
Yo.
Uncle Phil! Uncle Phil in this motherfucker. Go ahead.
Truck in the background. I already knew who that was.
Go ahead.
Hey, first and foremost, my name ain't no motherfucking Uncle Phil. And, secondly, shout out to all y'all, but I just want to say something about that Hoover shit real quick. This ain't really got nothing to do with no black or white shit. it just tripped out to me that ain't nobody said nothing about these motherfuckers over there getting drunk and high. That's why they was talking all the bullshit in the first place. These folks be teenagers. Ain't nobody said shit about y'all. Know they wasn't sober, right?
Oh, they was drunk as hell.
Shit, everybody wasn't sober. The dude who posted it definitely was sober. He know what he was doing. Shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? The rest of their ass was drunk.
He was drunk as hell.
You know what I'm saying? He just
that's why he laughed.
He looking at their ass like, man, y'all a fool.
Hold on, you ain't got to be sober post no goddamn video though, Will.
I mean, but he was sober.
He probably was drunk enough to not give a fuck.
Exactly. Either or. It could have been, but they were definitely getting fucked up. You right. It was definitely getting fucked up.
So we're not gonna press charges. We'll press charges on R. Kelly.
What else you got, man?
Some parents need to be arrested right now, bro. If he calling that, there's some parents need to be arrested.
And then to rebounce to the R. Kelly shit, bro.
They tend to do more hardcore drugs than the average black team, but whatever. Everybody got to live. Absolutely. They got down, like, hey, you know what I'm tired of? They just run their little rant. Which I know this shit wrong. They should have been talking like that. But we all know, even the white motherfuckers we all work with, the motherfuckers probably go on, say niggas 17 times, when they go to sleep every goddamn night.
Man, they talk to us saying niggas.
Well, absolutely. And also, goddamn shit, before they go home to call us niggas, they come into our nigga hood to get them drugs to get high as fuck, goddamn.
I don't know about that.
The niggas coming out.
I know about that.
Shit.
I know you know about it. But
shit, I see them Range Rovers and
BMWs
and great. And they ain't ours, goddamn.
Hey.
But that's all I got, man. I just want to say that, like, motherfuckers making statements and everything. Ain't nobody addressing these motherfuckers drinking and shit. They on hey, what's up with that?
Radical.
Alright.
Hey, your brother say fire up the weed, so y'all niggas with the weed.
We gonna elaborate that some more. I appreciate it, Courtney. Peace.
I appreciate it.
Man, shit, just
love.
put the blunt out, man.
But to rebounce on that R. Kelly shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it just resurfaced when you said something. You know what I'm saying? But that shit would have been gone years ago. But when we was in high school, if it was a white bitch. Yeah, I hate to bring up race, but if he was doing white bitches like that,
so you saying
this would have been over with. This would have been over with, bro.
Let me get it clear.
And I hate to bring up race. I don't want to make it seem like he's doing the right thing or not. But
so right now,
I'm just saying,
I'm the great lawyer of R. Kelly. So you saying if my client was at Johnny Rockets instead of McDonald's?
Hey, yes.
Hey, what's the next?
Yeah, for real.
Segue to the next.
Man.
Oh, Corey, what's your take on the Hoover situation?
I'm not surprised, man. Like, none of that shit surprised me. Like, and if you outraged by the shit, stop fucking with that area. Stop going to that goddamn area. Stop spending your money over there. Simple as that. Stop fucking with them. It's real simple. Yeah, my take is real simple with that. And I agree with you. Racism is taught. It's a taught behavior. So the motherfuckers taught that shit in their household. And for the motherfucker from Toyota, when the shit went down and hit the fan, he took him and the family and they went goddamn to a lake house in Michigan.
That's a great area. That's a real great area. That's a real great area when you raised in the South. Because what's the difference between being taught something and learning something?
Nigga, that's like the same thing.
Nah, it ain't. Don't nobody teach you how to play basketball. You learn how to play basketball. You learn on your own, really.
So what are you saying?
You being coached. Somebody coach you how to play with other people.
So what are you saying in regards to racism?
It's a natural. It just comes out sometimes.
So you saying
it just come out as being after you're being raised and after you're learned how society is. Not nobody specifically teaching you how society is. You're learning on your own how society is. By the time you're 18, It doesn't have to nothing to do with your parents or nothing. Your teachers,
you already feel a certain way.
On your
feel
own
a certain way, bro.
That you want to feel a certain way. You see what I'm saying?
But you say as far as them being coached up, you don't think they parents coaching them up to say nigga?
Bro, it comes down from bro. Just like I said, you plant a seed, so whatever you plant in that seed gonna come up with that seed. So if I smoke,
but I'm saying, growing
9 out of 10, my kids gonna smoke.
Racism ain't an idea; it's a behavior. Like, we have to keep that in mind. You learning based off behaviors of how the mechanics of your household work, and also let's keep in mind, even because I used the word racism just then. Let's make it all the way clear. Racism, prejudice is one thing. You know what I'm saying? All of us have certain prejudices or whatever. Racism itself is a power system dynamic meant to oppress people. Now, it just happened that some of these kids are in well-to-do families, like, you know, what's considered upper class, you know what I'm saying, households. And to understand racism, you have to understand it's a system that benefits off the suppression of a certain type of people. And that's what racism is. These kids, they really just have a prejudice, but this prejudice that they've learned is not something of their own, because they've had black friends. They've been going. Spain Park is not an all-white school. Hoover is not an all-white school. You know what I'm saying? They exist, but they are not necessarily those schools. And these kids have had black friends before, but they're learning these behaviors, these ideas, and these concepts from somewhere outside of themselves.
Yeah. And let me say this. I think what he's speaking towards is a superiority complex. And if you saying if they parents and teach them that, the motherfuckers learn from their goddamn...
Yeah, we got another guest.
We got another guest.
Nobody on time, episode 6, but it's all love.
What up,
man? To the young boy Cure.
Cure up in this motherfucker from Winona.
He went to Winona too.
Yeah. What I was saying though, I think what you speaking towards is like the superiority complex. Then, you know what I'm saying, they can see it. It's not necessarily that they was taught by their parents or whatever, but they see how the world, how society is viewing them, and they automatically take on that. But what I was saying with him, I agree, racism is still taught, regardless if, you know, they learned it and learned to have a superiority complex, but it's still
where
taught
does it come from?
nonetheless. I mean, just going on what you're saying, it's like society.
Racism don't have nothing to do with just black and white.
It could vibrate your phone.
It could be all type of races. So
yeah, but I'm saying like
it's white people that don't like Chinese people.
But I'm saying just from they learning it from observing society. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on that. Yeah. I agree with that, man. But shit, let's go to the next subject.
Hoover itself was built on racism, man.
Yeah, it was. That's true. That's a fact. Hoover was built on racism.
Off the top.
Hoover is named after the motherfucker. His last name was Hoover. And it was based on it was based not J. Edgar.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta put down vibrate. Yeah, like silence or something.
But yeah. It was based off racism. The motherfucker wanted to separate themselves from black people. That's why they got the fuck on and established their own township.
I ain't never felt comfortable over there, bro. Like when you get pulled over in Hoover, they coming at least 4 deep.
A minimum of 3, goddamn.
Bro, so imagine, like, I know they supposed to be like cops. You know what I'm saying? They gotta protect themselves or certain shit like that, bro. But bro, growing up black in the South, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, how it say, bro, like, either you raised like that, bro. First of all, my dad was like one of the front line people in civil rights time, you know what I'm saying? Getting hoes, getting bit. So with that being said, I'm his seed. So of course I'm gonna come out feeling some type of way, because shit, he physically, you know what I'm saying, endured that shit mentally and seen that shit. So I'm gonna be raised in that shit to feel some type of way about, you know what I'm saying, another race that some did to him. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that second chance of, nigga, let's keep it 150. I couldn't bring a white bitch to West End walking through Fadenham house. I'm gonna keep it 150, not trying to hide it. I still won't bring a white bitch home. You get what I'm saying? That's how it is, bro. You won't catch me making it famous marrying a white bitch. You got me fucked up. Like, straight up.
So let me ask you this. If you was on your last leg and hell, white bitch done already made you feel good. She done already fixed your body. Made your leg or whatever, stitched you up or... Yeah. What you gonna say when you wake up from that surgery?
If she ain't saved my dick, she should have got there and left me dead.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga stupid.
We ain't talking about surgery on doctors.
No, I'm saying racism is a gray area, bro. That's why I really don't
Bro,
like to
I
talk
feel
about
some
it.
type of way about
Because if a white person saved your life, what you gonna feel
Bro,
about
listen,
then?
listen who run the
How are
hospital.
you gonna feel about that white lady then when
Bro,
she
listen
saved
who
your
run the
life?
hospital.
You see what I'm
different,
saying?
though.
That's why I'm saying.
different, but listen who
That's
run
what I'm
the
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a real gray area, bro.
who
White
president?
people,
Hold
all white people ain't that bad. You might find a white woman that you actually love.
All people
She might have been in the
Don't
dirt.
get me wrong now.
She might have been.
Hey, we can't keep having convo clash. We are
I
actually
got you.
recording and people
Yeah,
are trying to hear what we're saying. So.
I got you. I'm here.
Corey,
There's some white people out here that'll help you move better than our own people.
Corey, curated.
I've had personal experiences.
Exactly.
Let me.
That ain't got nothing to do with
Let my man Corey curate the show.
Hold on, man.
People
Hey,
trying to hear what we saying.
This a real debate up in this motherfucker. We got some. Hold on. Hold what you got. We got. Hey, this a real debate up in this motherfucker. But yeah, we got Kira in this motherfucker in the back of the bus. So shit.
Yeah.
What we talking about, man? We talking about the whole Hoover video and the motherfuckers saying we want to get rid of all the niggas and all the Jews real quick.
Hey,
before we go
I've
to the
been on
next
that.
subject.
I've been on
What you got to say about it?
I've been hearing about that way before Cuz got shot. I've been hearing about them trying to get niggas out of Hoover a year before my partner EJ got killed. Like, don't smoke. But goddamn, yeah, bro. On what you was saying, that's cool and all, but I feel like that ain't got nothing to do with you, with your personal feelings towards like having a relationship. Like, oh, that's cool. It's white folks out here that genuinely fuck with us. I fuck with white folks. They genuinely fuck with us, bro. But that don't mean, you feel me, you gotta like take them on as your like life partner.
I'm saying
so. I'm gonna say this because
in the Bible it tell you to deal with your own system. That means it's white folks out here that'll genuinely mess with you, bro. But it's black folks out here. It's your own people out here that'll deal with you the same way. You just gotta have a certain discernment, bro. It tell you to have discernment too, bro.
And to match what you just said, because me and my brother who watching, we just had a conversation before I left his crib. Like, of course, all people not racist at all.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the ones that I do fuck with, shit, still can't trust them either.
Yeah, you got
at the same time, at the end of the day, they gonna take up for their own. We gonna take up for
so
our
then
own.
to resurface on what I said before, it ain't no one-way street. What if, okay, just reverse. What if a black person ever helped a white person out to the point, man, you didn't save my life. I'm teaching my family for the rest of my life that these people, black people, are okay with us.
You should.
You know what I'm saying? You see, it works both ways. Who's to say that who's a black person who ain't never helped white people out to the fact they love us?
Let me chime on this.
I got you.
Because I hear what you're saying. And I feel like that should not and is not a learned behavior to care for all people. You know what I mean? Like, animals don't kill just to kill. They only kill for survival and self-preservation. So, and as humans, we are also animals. We still behave by those laws. It's just the benefits of how we live have deconstructed the human element and attachment to the earth. Secondly, when we come to something like, a black person that don't like white people and having a white doctor, or a white person getting their life saved by a black person.
What's the chances of that?
I'm just saying.
I'm just asking. What's the chance of that you going in there demanding a black
You
doctor?
ain't got to demand nothing if it's a life-changing situation. If you shot and you unconscious, they got to bring you back to life. You don't get to choose your... Hold up. If you get shot and you go in there and you racist to whatever race, you don't get to choose your doctor. It's whoever that can save your life. Which brings me to my next point.
I got some on it for when you get done.
Your racism and prejudice, it does not and should not and will ever not, as long as we're in a capitalistic society, affect your job. Because if you can't do your job, you can't bring home income. I don't give a fuck about TV. I don't give a fuck about entertainment, but I know the company that I work for cares about this shit a lot. So I'm going to do my job to make sure I secure my bag. that ain't never got nothing to do with racism when green involved, unless it's for a benefit to a certain degree. Nobody is, very few people are willing to throw away their money, their security, their lifestyle over a dislike for a certain group of people. Take this for example. How many people, white people, hate Colin Kaepernick?
A bunch.
You know what I'm saying? Nike might sponsor. The NFL hates Colin Kaepernick. Let's get that straight.
True.
They still got Nike on them uniforms because Nike is the biggest fucking sponsor.
I said same.
The one guy.
We on the contract.
The one guy who don't. And anytime you get a job, you sign an employee agreement. That's a contract. But the one white guy who hated Colin Kaepernick to a certain degree was just like, oh, I'm not going to sell no Nike product. And they put a fucking billboard over his store in New York. He going out of business right now.
Right.
Because very, very, very few people are willing to fuck up their bottom line in the takes that, you know, racism affects them in this way. If it helps your bottom line, it's open season. Mm-hmm. But if that shit will take away from your bottom line, niggas ain't no doctors out here risking their job because somebody on the table is black. No. I'm gonna do this shit, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's risking their job or their income or their well-being because of their racism. No, these are just things that they won't involve with their family and their beings, which is why I think one of the homies was saying dating is different from somebody white saving your life. And at the same time, understand the profession. If he's a doctor, he's supposed to be saving my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Can't be no bad doctors. Just like it can't be no bad pilots. That's the whole argument with policemen.
That's the reality.
It's fucking bad policemen.
The reality of things is UAB is one of the best hospitals in the country. It's different hospitals with different levels of doctors. The different ethics about things. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, really, but at the same time, that's why I say that's a skewed situation because it ain't enough doctors. It ain't enough health professionals.
If somebody save your life, but that mean you gotta be like, oh damn, I need to goddamn marry you about this shit. Like,
okay, so what you put?
That don't mean you gotta marry. That just like,
look, if you had a chance to save my life and I'm drowning in the pool and you black and you white, I'm black and you white, I hope you go to hell because you let me die. You know what I'm saying? As a person who can swim and save your life, you're supposed to jump in and save that person's life because you got the capability and skill to do so. That don't define racism.
The majority of doctors are out here getting paid and not saving your life. You know that, right? You know what I'm saying? It's only UAB. It's only a couple hospitals out the country.
But that's a whole
really known for saving your life. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's a whole different story. Let me wrap this up so we can go
and go to Princeton and shit like that. Then you can talk about shit like that.
Hold on. That's a whole different story. Let me wrap this shit up so we can go to the next subject.
Area.
Yeah, it's a gray area.
Racism is a very, very gray area.
In conclusion, we can all agree in this room that shit, we not surprised by the shit. And just go off what y'all niggas just go off what y'all niggas just debating about. Farrakhan, I'm sure everybody know who Farrakhan is. He been deemed as anti-Semitic. Years ago, he had to have surgery on his heart. The motherfucker that performed the surgery was a Jewish doctor. So I just want to put that out there. But let's go to the next subject because this shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit turned to a goddamn, what it is?
The B-sides.
No, I'm talking about, it turned to the freestyle shit. It turned to a smack DVD in this motherfucker. Let's go to the goddamn next subject.
I grew up in a Democrat state.
Yo.
We got an actual show we doing. We homies and we talking, but we got a show we doing.
Yeah, nigga, we live in a motherfucker.
We'll be back.
Well, yeah, we'll be back. Yeah, we do this shit no time, goddamn. But yeah, going to the next subject. One of my favorite athletes of all times surpassed his idol the other day, LeBron James. He actually surpassed LeBron. He surpassed Michael Jordan.
Red wine for that.
For fourth on the all-time scoring list. He only behind Kobe Bryant, Kareem, and Karl Malone. So yeah, LeBron, whether you love him or hate him, he's submitted as one of the greatest of all time. So I just want to go around the room. I want everybody to get a perspective I want everybody to get a perspective on LeBron. Like, what y'all think about LeBron? Like, shit.
That to him.
What's the question?
Like, shit, what y'all like? How y'all feel about the legacy of LeBron James in this day and age, and the whole culture of basketball and the whole essence and history of basketball? I want to get everybody take on how people feel about LeBron James. So we're gonna go with Eugene. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna go with Eugene.
Okay, yeah.
Let me set some ground rules for this shit. We're gonna go with Eugene. Everybody gonna get 5 minutes to talk about how they feel about LeBron.
Can't talk about. Or
hold on, no, we on subject. We on subject, man.
It's gonna have to be like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you gotta make a point.
Everybody get 2. We're gonna get 2 to 3 minutes on LeBron, man. We're gonna go around the room. We're gonna start with Eugene, then we're just gonna go around the room.
Where's my timer? Bet.
Yeah.
All right. So first off, I'm gonna sip this red wine on behalf of LeBron. I definitely appreciate that. And for me, when it comes to the subject of basketball, LeBron James, which is a poll question, who do y'all think is better, Air Jordan or King James? Cast your vote. I feel like LeBron, let me say this first. Michael Jordan had the greatest career of an NBA player ever. You know what I mean? For how he came in, how he changed the game as a guard in a big man game, I give that to him.
How marketable he was.
How he changed the league out with outside money coming into the league. He saved the game of basketball and cemented that savior after Larry Bird and Magic. However, I do feel like LeBron James is the best basketball player that lived because it's a team game and he plays the game the right way as a person who's not score first oriented. It's great to see him pass that in his 16th season. I know he still got 4 more left, and I never believed that his claim to, being the greatest of all time would be in the count of rings, because if that was the case, other niggas would be ahead of Jordan. But what he has done to show people how to be more like how Kareem was, it just wasn't well documented because we didn't have social media. Also, how to be the best player on the court when it's a team sport, always making the right decision. And also, his claim will be he will be the all-time leading scorer in the NBA when it's all said and done. The only player with 40,000 points. I'm calling that, and that's going to be his claim to be a GOAT. So his legacy is not finished, to answer the question. I think I got 1 more minute left. I'm just gonna say, Lakers fans, calm down.
Shout out to myself. Just whoop their ass.
We just trying to make sure that y'all just calm down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas wasn't relevant and they ain't made the playoffs the last 5 or 6 years. 1 more year ain't gonna hurt you. The league just want to see LeBron lose for a change because this nigga done it on his own all these past few years, and he'll get some help next season. But go Los Angeles LeBrons and whatever.
Jones on you. What you think? Hey, what you think about LeBron legacy? And I know how you feel. I know how you feel about LeBron. But let's keep it into goddamn 3 minutes. Look at the goddamn time.
Man,
keep it in 3 minutes, man.
I got you, man. I try not to even talk about this, but. Dude, I don't know. I'm petty, man. I'm petty, dude.
You from Chicago?
I'm from Chicago, man. So, Michael Jordan is like a superhero. You know what I'm saying? It's like a superhero, man. But this dude ain't never did nothing on his own to save the game. But a particular game. This always was Ray Allen or Kyrie Irving.
Hold up.
Other than that,
we
don't get no. Kyrie Irving, Ray Allen, them 2 games right there, and then the only one I really give him is OKC. But other than that, okay, you won. But other than that, I'm petty. You never won a slam dunk contest. You never won defensive player of the year. You will never be. You will never come close to being. Don't nobody ever talk about this. Close to being in steals. Michael Jordan is number 3 in steals.
Defensive player of the year, that's all you have
Defensive player of the year. Michael Jordan is number 3 in steals. Look it up.
And
Google.
Still led the league in scoring as well, man.
So,
this shit.
The dude is great. He on the Mount Rushmore, I guess. I don't know who else I could take off to add him, but I'm going to put him on there. The dude is good. But he ain't on our generation. He hasn't on. if Steph Curry win again this year,
he might be arguably to say he.
I mean, it's just that's another great area. I mean, LeBron been owning the league since we've been in high school, man. Junior, seniors in high school. So, I mean, but I'm petty. Like I say, if you'd have won a slam dunk contest, you would have me on your side. You never won a slam. You so scared to go out there on the stage by yourself, like he is at the free throw line. By yourself and prove yourself that you could win a slam dunk contest like Zion Williamson finna do. Zion Williamson damn near finna go out here next year, you know what I'm saying? For real, it's just why haven't you ever done that?
I'm telling you not.
That's my point.
Dunk contest.
I'm petty as hell.
I'm
the pettiest motherfucker you ever meet.
The NBA. That's
I'm gonna tell you right now, Zion go fuck that.
I'm done. My argument is done, man. I'm on to the next person.
You got the microphone. Speak up, man. I know you're in the back of the bus.
Yeah, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I started following LeBron. Like,
y'all try to play with LeBron.
Let my man speak. We gave you time. We gave you time. We got the show. We gave you your time.
I got you.
Bro, I started following LeBron, bro, back like in fucking middle school and shit.
Tell him how old you is, by the way.
Bro, I'm 23.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm
32.
I know. I'm the youngest nigga in the room. I don't give no fuck. Goddamn. I fuck with LeBron heavy.
You gotta
I know nigga. I know he been catching hell, bro. Ever since I've been following nigga, bro. Like all that slam dunk contest shit, bro. Like that shit don't mean nothing, bro. Nigga stats prove it all, cause like if this man doing what he got to do on the court for his team, I don't give a fuck if he switched teams, whoop the whoop, like all that, bro. Bro, Jordan ain't win until he got Pippen. That's the elephant in the room, bro. We can talk all the shit about Jordan we want to, shoes, marketability. Bro, when Pippen came in that motherfucker, that's when he started winning championships, bro. And LeBron was snapping when he was by himself, but when he got a team, when he went to goddamn Miami, shit, what he did, he won 2 of them motherfuckers.
Lost the first.
He went to Miami.
Lost the first.
He did. Shit, Jordan lost a bunch of them motherfuckers too. Jordan ain't even get to the championship.
That man went 8 years in a row.
Exactly. Shit, and when he got to Cleveland the way he did, he won another one at home. So shit, bro. I'm a LeBron fan, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I stand down, and just because he went to the Lakers, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't watched a lot of games this year. I ain't watched a lot of them motherfuckers last year.
Blame it on the injury.
I don't even give a fuck about the injury. But shit, a nigga ain't gonna play. Just think about it, bro. If it was you, would you play if you was injured?
Nope. Not with they type of bag on the line.
Nope.
Not these days.
Would anybody play if they were injured? Nope.
You don't supposed to.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say about Jordan. If Jordan was injured bad, would he play if he was injured? Nope.
Hold on.
I ain't finna say nothing.
If a nigga was
but you heard his key word. You said injured bad.
If a nigga was fucked up bad, would they be playing? Now ain't no telling what the fuck LeBron was feeling, bro. Y'all ain't in this man's body. So do y'all know how he feeling? Shit, half his years majority of his years through the league, this man really ain't been injured for real.
I ain't arguing.
And then he up in age now. So do y'all know how he really feeling? Ain't none of y'all LeBron age for real. You might be, but shit, you ain't played basketball your whole life.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I'm just saying. So y'all don't know how this man really feeling. For real. The fact that he trying to bag out, he probably trying to save his team. This some basketball shit for some basketball niggas to think about. Like shit, if you been playing if your whole life you been playing basketball and you ain't been injured for real, and you get injured, nigga, you probably trying to sit down because you trying to save your team in the second half of the year. For real. And when he come back, shit, ain't no telling, bro. I ain't finna get into all the analytics with that shit, bro. I'm just speaking on what I've been seeing on social media and shit like that. Cause I don't watch TV. Oh, for real. I be streaming shit. Hey, fuck about the basketball shit.
You know what's up.
Yeah,
feel me. I'm just saying, bro. Like real general thinking, bro. If y'all niggas playing basketball y'all whole life, y'all ain't really been injured for real. Y'all been in multiple playoffs, bro. Y'all ain't finna.
All right, man.
Can I ask him a question?
Hold on. No, not yet.
Just one question.
No.
We got Ken Flow.
Hold on, we good on that. Nick, it's on you, man.
All right, well, first I had to check my phone to make sure we whooped the Lakers' ass. Shout out to them Celtics, man. Sorry, LeBron. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. Triple salute to LeBron, especially for his accolade. He just surpassed. Exactly. I'm gonna say this because that's a heated argument as far as LeBron versus MJ. So it's to the point now. I'm on that what Stephen A. say, like it's a GOATs in each era type shit. Because honestly, I ain't gonna flex. I honestly put Michael Jordan above LeBron personally, but I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and say like I want them grade leaving football practice and shit and basketball practice ready and running home to watch that nigga on the TV because he doing some shit I ain't never seen before in high school. And he was built like this nigga was a grown man in high school, man. Shit was crazy. But I'm just gonna keep this shit 100. All the way straight. LeBron ain't gonna get the GOAT status to me until he start getting till people start getting murked for his shoes. I'm gonna just say that. That's a whole. That's what I'm saying. That shit deep. That shit deeper than what folks think, man.
I'm saying that's
no. That's just one.
I hear what he's saying.
Let's just say that's one.
That's crazy though.
2.
That's crazy.
I'm already gonna call it. Space Jam 2 gonna be trash. 3.
Neverland.
3. That's what I'm saying. This man is mimicking. The man won 23 out of respect for MJ. He making Space Jam 2 because of MJ.
For niggas to get slaughtered for his
we understand that.
But that's what I'm saying. Cause
crazy.
I'm just saying the bad, the good, and the bad.
That's just the era that we.
Because I had a classmate to get murked for some damn 14 white and red J's on Christmas, and he gave him the shoes and still got dropped 5 points with. Recipe Steve Singleton. Cause like this shit deep.
You
got hell no.
I'm just
saying.
You got
one more minute, goddamn.
But I'm just overall, man. For one. As far as the accolade that LeBron just surpassed, we wouldn't even been talking about it if Michael Jordan didn't retire for 2 years. Shit, was it 3? And shit, man, what nigga buy the team so he can play on that hoe? I don't want that man to go, man.
And then that's what you got.
I understand,
man. I can go all day, man.
But hold on,
who to go?
You saying Mike? You saying Mike to go? It's on you, Tim. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Hey, I know. And one more thing, man. LeBron is. I gotta salute LeBron in the way that Michael Jordan wasn't a general manager because LeBron is a fucking general manager. I ain't never seen nobody hold a franchise by their fucking nuts. I'm not gonna do shit. Yeah, exactly. Controlling the whole narrative. I ain't gonna do shit unless you give me these people for my team. What nigga empty the whole roster? So he did that shit like 2 or 3 times before the damn trade deadline.
It's on Tim now, man. Tim?
Definitely LeBron, Kobe. Even my boy, everybody mimic Mike, man.
Absolutely.
That nigga, I rate Mike as God. The rest of them niggas, the Father and the Son. And, like, no one after Michael Jordan had a family member killed and was ran out of the NBA, came back when the NBA was at a downfall and brought the entire league back up. Like, you really had people coming to Birmingham to see Michael Jordan suck. To see Michael Jordan suck, which is I watched that many a times because this nigga is like a real deal hero to me. And I'm not knocking. First of all, LeBron James is the most successful loser I have ever seen in any type of entertainment. I never seen a loser break this many records. I never seen a loser stay this healthy. I never seen a loser lose his hairline then receive another one. I'm sorry, but. To the people that say they love LeBron, they put LeBron over Michael Jordan. The guy that's in the stream, the young man, he got on a pair of 10s by my God, Michael Jordan. So however you want to create or say, I don't, in every household, it's a Michael Jordan apparel in that household, dog. I don't give a fuck. It's a jump man somewhere, like it's a cross. However people believe it.
In black household.
And the reason why I say Michael Jordan, dog, yes, you can call him a general manager too, man, because they broke that team down. He went back and remade that team, and he kept Pippen. Like I said, I side note you on that. If he didn't have a certain team with him, you get what I'm saying? Then the fucker didn't sleep. you hear plenty documentaries on this nigga. He stayed up smoking cigars like Corey. Corey cannot go outside and run 2 laps around this car after smoking this.
Well, actually, I do.
And before I get to mention, don't forget, hey, my boy stay up all night gambling.
I just said that, man. I'm just saying, like the shit that Michael Jordan did, bro. We would never see that shit again. You see people duplicating him. The closest person, and I hate this nigga to a fucking.
Shout out to
words
Bean,
right out
man.
my mouth.
Shout out to Kobe
the closest
Bean Bryant,
person
man.
because LeBron your dude. But if you had to say the world, if you had to say the black race, and you got 3 people, who would you pick? Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or LeBron James? Take that shot. If any of you, I had 2 key questions. Can any of us bring a white girl to your grandma's church? 11 o'clock service.
Hell no.
And can any of you, who would you pick? Shut your ass up, you in the back. And if any of you can pick to take the last shot for the race, to have the top race, who would it be? Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or
LeBron James.
You tripping? We gonna fuck up. He said Bimbo. I take that.
All right, Tim. But that was your 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm through.
It's on DJ now.
He don't even fuck with sports.
He still got 3 minutes.
Hey, look, so check it out.
His hat just got that.
I mean, it's cool that, you know, he broke a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool he broke a record. Like,
broke many records.
You know what I'm saying? Like, tight.
As a matter of fact, when he broke the record the other day, then he have on some.
But no.
Michael Jordan 3s.
Hold on.
Then he rocked the Michael Jordan 3s.
Hey, hold on. 90, goddamn. Hey. Hey. We ain't
90.
We ain't at the barbershop, man. Hold on now. Let him talk. Let him talk.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead. Go ahead, DJ.
So check my perspective, right? Basketball ain't really my sport. So like, when I hear like LeBron broke some records, cool, yay! LeBron broke records. You know what I mean? Like, but like, it don't matter.
Let him talk.
This shit don't matter. Niggas get all excited about some shit. It don't even fucking matter. And like, have fun, I guess. Goddamn.
That's what you got, man.
Yeah.
I know that Western Conference draining his ass.
I get this too. LeBron ain't even had his daddy killed, bro.
Man, hold on.
I got whole other theories on that, but we're gonna say that.
So stupid. Jordan was winning so much he got his daddy killed.
No, he
buried his daddy and won again. Nigga, what LeBron dad at? Still living.
That ain't the case. That's a
That
that's a
man
whole other
three-peated,
theory
retired,
shit,
and
but-
three-peated again.
And came back.
He the GOAT, man.
Nah, man, that's a theory
Let
shit.
them niggas
Go ahead.
finish. Hold on, I'm gonna let them niggas. I'm gonna let y'all finish out DJ time before I start talking. Goddamn.
I'm through.
Y'all good?
Well, if I'm saying
Until you have a family member killed.
Go ahead, folks.
That's why he's so
You got one more minute. One more minute, then it's my turn.
That's why
Goddamn.
he's so.
I just wanted to say
Somebody said
this
DJ
because
cut my ass off.
Yeah, I seen.
because
Questions and
Tim said Tim said he retired. He was winning so much he got
Way
dad's
over
killed.
time.
No, it's just because that during that time they were tearing down 90s heroes. That same time they got Mike Tyson, they got Michael
Right.
Jackson, they
Right.
got Michael Jordan.
Because they were winning.
They got everybody. No, not because he was winning.
1 minute,
just
goddamn.
because he was a black icon.
It was all over the TV.
He didn't want to retire. David Stern set him down because said if they destroy you, they destroy the league.
Oh God, that's what I said.
That ain't why his daddy got killed.
I'm just like this.
Same reason they killed Bill Cosby's son.
Niggas ain't running up in the street with that
black
Glock 40
icon
saying, give me them LeBrons. Give me them LeBrons on your feet.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. But that's
we ain't gonna. We'll take that debate.
we'll take that. We'll take that for after hours.
Yeah.
Corey, where you at? Corey, where you at? Corey, where you at? Corey?
Hey,
Hold tight.
this is my 3 minutes. Now I got a whole different. Let me look at the time. I got a whole different perspective on all of this bullshit. Like, well, motherfuckers, the whole Michael Jordan LeBron debate. You know who started this shit? That's a rhetorical question. Don't answer.
Young Jesus.
Hold on. Jesus didn't start.
Kobe. LeBron.
No, hold on. All that shit is bullshit. I got a whole different perspective. The white man then bamboozled all y'all motherfuckers, and this is my perspective for real. Let me say this shit. Let me talk. Let me speak my shit. ESPN is the fucking LeBron James network. It should be called the LeBron James network. Cause They talk about that motherfucker every goddamn day.
Sponsored
Now, no. Let me say this. Hear me out. They created a whole narrative between Jordan and LeBron. LeBron is a great player, all time great player. You know what he's doing is he in uncharted territory. He on the record list for most points and most assists. That's uncharted than a motherfucker. So you got to give that motherfucker his props, and I give him his props. He was the first motherfucker to have a lifetime deal with Nike. Lifetime deal with Nike is equivalent to $1 billion, by the way. But
he gonna end up in the top 15 in assists, maybe top 10.
And
still.
The nigga is still doing his job, like as in playing in the NBA. And he's still an NBA player. He's a billionaire. White motherfuckers don't like that shit. But let me say this. The whole Jordan and LeBron James narrative was created by white people to get motherfuckers to pay attention for ratings. Like, it's Jordan is uncomparable. I agree with all y'all in this room. Jordan is uncomparable. The shit that he did. I seen this motherfucker drop 63 points on the fucking Boston Celtics. He didn't have Scottie Pippen, by the way, and they lost. They lost like a motherfucker, but the niggas dropped 63 points in the playoff game. He incomparable. Niggas smoke cigars for the game. Yeah, you right, Tim. If I smoke some cigars, I'm just gonna go fuck some bitches. But I ain't finna go be in no full 60-minute basketball game. That's a whole nother goddamn level. So yeah, but my thing is, man, these white motherfuckers got people feeling like LeBron ain't great. LeBron is very great. What I'm saying is, the whole narrative is he left his team. Jordan played on one team. He left. Man, motherfuckers then forgot what this shit all about. This shit is all about money. It's all about money, and LeBron making money. He was the first motherfucker to say, fuck that shit. I'm not finna stay on this team. We losing. I'm gonna go do what the fuck I want to do. Motherfuckers forget the owners in NFL, NBA, they don't give a fuck about none of these people. Yeah, they paying them millions of dollars, but that's just because of the game. That's because of the cost of the playing the game.
Same thing about jobs.
Motherfuckers don't, it's the same shit. They don't give a fuck about LeBron. LeBron was the first person to take his destiny in his own hands and say, fuck this Cleveland shit. I'm gonna go to South Beach. I'm gonna go to Miami. That shit unprecedented. And like that shit should be applauded. Like he the first motherfucker independently that took the game in his own hands. And that's what white people don't want motherfuckers to see. He took the game in his own hands. He independently did his own things. He said, fuck these corporations. I'm going to do me. And he educated other players. Don't be a goddamn fool or a $30 million slave for these white folks. Do you. And he did that. And that's my point about it. And another thing you mentioned about he might be the most goddamn losingest champ winner of all times. That's not true. I'm a huge soccer fan. Lionel Messi is the fucking biggest loser that ain't never won no championship. The biggest great championship. Well, no. We're gonna go to the next shit. But yeah, Lionel Messi is LeBron James of soccer. The nigga won. He got all the goddamn accolades, but he ain't never fucking won. That's why motherfuckers put. He won a couple of times, but not on the level. Not on the level of Mike. Not on the level of Mike.
3 rings.
I'm talking about that, and I'm talking about the whole. You done stepped out and shit. You missed it. You forget the whole narrative. White people create the narrative between LeBron and Mike to keep motherfuckers watching. They created that shit, man. What LeBron did was uncharted. He said, "Fuck these corporations. I'm gonna go do my own thing," and that's all. Yeah, and that's all I'm gonna say. He changed like what Bimbo said.
Let Corey wrap up.
Like what Bimbo said. He changed the game financially. He said, "Fuck these corporations. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do," and that should be applauded. Motherfuckers forget about. Motherfuckers talk about the. Hold on, niggas talk about the song and dance and just playing the game, but it's all about money. Don't forget, everything that we done talked about tonight has been about money, and what LeBron did has been about money. None of y'all motherfuckers forget about that shit. Yeah, Jordan getting the bag, but LeBron also getting the bag. So let's not forget about it. It's all about that paper. And on that note, I'm gonna go to the next topic. Next topic, Jones. Next topic, Jones. And you got some on this shit.
I just want to ask you one question.
Go ahead. Cause we gotta wrap this shit up.
I mean, was the question LeBron's legacy as far as sports?
What y'all think about his legacy?
His legacy as far as his lifestyle.
No, we talking about what he did. Hold on, what we talking about?
Obviously it do.
No, as far as you talking about his off the court accolades.
His lifestyle.
Now, if you want to say off the court accolades,
hold up. Pause. Sankofa sweet. Wrap up the show because we're gonna say it. Yeah. We live streamers. Stay tuned. We going in the after hours now.
Yeah.
So we can actually
we'll say that shit for another time, man. We're gonna say that shit. We gotta wrap this thing up.
We got to. We well over 2 hours.
Yeah, we well over 2 hours. So shit, we're gonna wrap this episode up.
Get here.
No, we not done.
We're gonna name this episode "Niggas Ain't Never On Time."
Niggas ain't never on time.
Episode 6.
And niggas think we in a barbershop.
I just want to wake up on CP time.
Yeah, but shit, we're gonna flip this shit to the goddamn after hours shit. The after hours ideal and question was about the days of Banana Joe's and what was going on in Banana Joe's at the time.
That's
and
after
what
hours
we did.
for sure.
Yeah,
live streamers, stay tuned. This is Eugene Wright, C-Null, the phasing octopus that we call DJ. My man Tim. Follow us all on social media. Stream us on any platform that you listen to music on: Apple Music, Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever you use. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Appreciate the phone calls.
And the live callers. Stay tuned as well. Y'all can call in and chime in as well. Numbers at the top of the screen. But make sure you tune in 2 weeks from now. We out live streaming. Stay tuned.